Yeah, headliners. There's a lot of you don't know about the fantasy headliners. Nation. Headliner nation. Fantasy headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, other channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Here we go. It is Christmas weekend. It's a live stream. It's week 16, and there is weather exploding all over the damn place, Kyle. I mean, it is. I said this in a video earlier this week, and I think it's pretty fitting. It is colder than a penguin's taint all across America right now because you think about it. They don't have very long legs, so it's just rubbing on the ice the whole time. It's damn cold outside everywhere, Kyle.
Gross.
I mean, you sent me a picture of like your yard like a couple hours ago, and I'm like, that is disgusting how cold. It looks like Antarctica in your backyard.
The inside, so like our front door, we have like a regular door, then like a patio screen type door that swings open and shut. The inside of that door is ice all the way around and completely frozen. And it's not a screen either. It's got a glass plate in it. So it's not like the wind's ripping through it, but the entire inside of it is frozen and the door handle to the regular door is frozen.
Yeah, that is disgusting. Now,
Yeah.
I want to make sure we start off with a few things here. First thing, obviously with the weather being a problem, both Kyle and myself have had numerous power outages in the area. So if all of a sudden hits the fan, you know it's because we've probably lost power somewhere along the way. But as of right now, we got power. So we're talking about football here in week 16, but I did want to give a quick rundown here real quick before we start answering all the questions in the chats. We'll make sure we get to all the super chats tonight as well. We greatly appreciate that support, by the way, but do me a favor, hit that like button, because here we go for the update, the most current up-to-date weather that we have for this weekend's game. First off, New Orleans and Cleveland. The real field temperature on the field expected to be 21 below zero, with wind gusts averaging between 36 all the way up to 63 miles per hour and snowing. Buffalo at Chicago, 14 below zero, wind between 22 and 38 miles an hour with snow also. Houston at Tennessee, it's pretty warm there. It's going to be 6 degrees on the field with wind between 14 and 33 miles per hour, but no snow, no rain, so that's a good thing. Cincinnati and New England, they're going to be a balmy 10 degrees, wind between 17 and 37 miles per hour with a 40% chance of rain/snow. We have Seattle at Kansas City, 11 degrees with winds between 10 and 31 miles per hour, but should be clear. Atlanta at Baltimore, 8 degrees on the field, 14 to 30 mile an hour winds, but clear skies. Detroit at Carolina, 25 degrees, pretty warm there, right? Winds between 14 and 30, but clear skies as well. And then Las Vegas at Pittsburgh, 14 below zero on the field, winds between 16 and 32 miles per hour, and snow. And then we also have like a 40% chance of rain as of right now in Miami for that game. What is that, on Christmas Day as well? So, it's all over the place, Kyle. I mean, I think everybody's dealing with some sort of it right now, but I wanted to make sure that I got out that information right here at the beginning of the streams, because that's going to impact a lot of the answers that we give to questions tonight.
Jake,
Yo.
This week's weather or Mageddon?
I mean, I almost think this week's weather is worse because weathermen are wrong all the time. So, like, you can look at things and it's like, this is going to be horrible. Look at the game on Thursday night, the one we just had, right?
Mhm.
It was supposed to be torrential downpour for most of the game. And for like 3 of the 4 quarters, it was fairly clear. A little bit of a light mist. It did rain hard there at times, but we expected that way more than what it was. So you just never know. You could make some decisions based off of weather, have it totally not be that, and you kind of get screwed out of it. You drinking a chocolate shake?
My protein shake.
Oh, I didn't see the bottom of it. I was like, that looks like ice cream.
I have chocolate peanut butter protein shake in here with a couple scoops of greens, the green powder stuff that we like.
Yes.
Good old scoop of peanut butter on top of it, some frozen strawberries, and a banana.
Well, look at you. I just have what I have all the time. Coffee. Mikhail, you ready to start talking some football? How about we do this first? I know we're probably going to have a lot of questions. Do you want to address Taysom Hill at the start of this live stream and quit trying to find the straw with your tongue? What are you doing? Oh, you're just waiting for it to turn on?
No, it did turn on.
It is on. And she saw it.
I forgot about it. I was like, why is my computer turning on? I forgot the flag was turning on. Yeah, so Taysom Hill, I mean, obviously you all have known me this season, the Taysom Hill hater, the guy that can... No, listen, I also understand that when the weather puts him in a decent situation, this is what you need to do. So Taysom Hill for me has had a huge bump up. He goes all the way up to tight end 4 for me. So my rankings have changed. I put it in Discord for those people. I put it on the channel. I put it on the updated section of the rankings video, so everyone can see it there. But it's now Kelsey, Kittle, and Waller, then Taysom Hill, then it goes to Dallas Goedert, then Jawan Johnson, and then the rankings are the same the rest of the way through. So if you don't have one of those top tier tight ends available to you, and you need some upside, I am absolutely fine with Taysom Hill this year, this week, knowing that they're going to have to run the football quite a bit. So
quite a bit. Yep, for sure. Awesome. Perfect. I want to make sure I gave you that chance at the start, Kyle, so we don't have to have something in the middle. You know what I mean? Like with Jeff Driscoll and Taysom Hill. We don't need that conversation again.
Screw Jeff Driscoll.
Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and dive in here, Kyle. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. We have. Where's it?
We have some super chats piling up already.
Go for it, because mine is blank on my side.
Eduardo with a $10 dono. Need to start 2 wide receivers and a flex and a half PPR. Jake, we're picking from Gabe Davis, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Tyler Boyd, Marquise Goodwin, and Brandon Cooks. 2 of those guys.
I mean, I'm kind of leaning Goodwin and Boyd just for the weather, circumstances there. But I mean, I don't love that. I mean, in the fantasy playoffs, the last thing I'm looking forward to starting Marquise Goodwin and Tyler Boyd as my wide receivers. But I'm just worried about the others' matchups.
And then for the flex position, are we starting Rashad White over Gabe Davis, DPJ, or Brandon Cooks?
Probably all 3 of them, because at least he's playing indoors. More than likely, he says it's a half PPR, so he gets some PPR scoring in an indoor game. I'll take that as of right now.
Bucknado becoming a member for the 5th month. Starting Mahomes, Cheetah, Henry, CMC, Kittle. Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. We're picking from DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Watson, J.K. Dobbins, Amari Cooper, Brandon Ayuk, or Kenneth Walker. Are you feeling good enough about Kenneth Walker now?
I mean, I would be if they quit messing around with the injury report with that dude and whether how limited he really is or not. I mean, he's been limited all week long. D-Hop, I'm worried about because of Trace McSorley being his quarterback. Christian Watson has a higher upside. Could be some rain in that game, but that could also change. Dobbins, Cooper, Ayuk, Walker. If it's me at my wide receiver 2, I'll probably gamble with the upside a little bit of Christian Watson And at my flex, I don't dislike Dobbins this week either, if I'm being completely honest. You know, I don't going up against Atlanta. I mean, I almost feel like Dobbins in a bad weather game has a better opportunity at touchdowns than maybe a Kenneth Walker. I'm probably going to lean Dobbins by a hair.
Dobbins for the flex. And did you say the wide receiver? Sorry.
I'm going to go for the upside in Christian Watson.
Gotcha. Dustin Kane. Need one for the flex from Dobbins, Patterson, Goodwin, or Peoples-Jones. Thanks for all your help, guys. Headliner for life.
For life. Is that L backwards? Is it this way or is it this way? Which one is the right way? This one? Okay, got it. I'm probably leaning the same way once again. I think if you want to play it safer, you flex J.K. Dobbins. If you want to gamble a little bit more, it'd be Marquise Goodwin, maybe filling in that quote-unquote Tyler Lockett role this week. But honestly, I still think that Dobbins probably a little bit safer.
Paulie Walnuts. Titans defense.
Who's
or
Walnuts?
The Broncos.
What'd you say?
Paulie's Walnuts.
Oh, dude. Don't be talking about his walnuts like that.
It's Paulie Walnuts. Broncos or Titans? I've got the Titans higher.
Yeah, probably. Especially in that cold weather game for sure. Yeah, I don't love the Titans defense, but.
And then Marquise Goodwin, Hollywood Brown, or Tyler Boyd in a half PPR.
I'm probably gambling on Marquise Goodwin. What about you? In a potential shootout there with some targets up for grabs? Is that which way you're going to go as well?
I'll lean Goodwin here. Yes.
Yep.
And then Jason Myers or Gano. I've got Gano the highest of those.
Gano, you don't. Yes, I would agree with that.
At Minnesota indoors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Indoors is perfect this weekend.
Indoors this week.
Only start kickers indoors this week.
Brent Shin becoming a member for the 13th month. What up, guys? Need help, win, or go home time? I need 3 out of these guys. We have to choose from Higgins, Godwin, Hopkins, Moore, or Devontae Smith in a PPR league. Me personally, if I'm picking Higgins, Godwin, and Moore.
You had me until Moore. I think that probably from a PPR standpoint, he's probably safer. But if it's me, I'm gambling with Minshew Mania, and I'm going with Devontae Smith as my third guy. I totally agree with Higgins and Godwin, though.
I think either Detroit's going to give up a whole lot of yards to him, kind of like they did to Garrett Wilson and basically every other wide receiver on the planet this year.
Is it sad that I trust Gardner Minshew more than Sam Darnold? Is that weird?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
I didn't know if I needed to get something checked out or what, you know?
Absolutely not. 808 all day. Hey, guys, need help. Pick 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. So our running backs, Sanders, Kamara, or Walker? 2 of them.
Let's see here. Kamara's going to be on there because he's going to be running the football quite a bit. Miles Sanders I like with no Jalen Hurts as well. So there's the 2 running backs. The 1 wide receiver out of McLaurin, Smith, D-Hop, and Higgins. I'm probably going to lean towards T. Higgins. Personally.
Did you just answer the full question?
I think so.
Oh.
2 running backs and 1 wide receiver. Yep, Kamara, Sanders, Higgins.
And a flex.
Yep, and then Higgins. Oh, and a flex. So Higgins would be the wide receiver, and then the flex would then be Kenneth Walker.
Titans defense. Or apparently we missed a part of question. Paulie Walnut's question. What did I? Titans defense. Oh, Titans defense or Browns. I've got the Titans defense higher than the Browns this week.
So there was 2 defensive questions in there.
There's 2 defensive questions. I thought it was all one. My bad. Thanks for letting us know, Anna. Trey Badman. First super chat. Got to show you all some love. First, I'm a headliner. Trey, yes. Love it. Second, I've got Monty, Walker, and Marquise Goodwin. I need a running back and a flex.
I probably feel safest about Walker. Such bad weather. But the only issue here is with Chicago, you got Khalil Herbert coming back. How much are they really going to give to Khalil Herbert? and how much are they going to let Monty have? I mean, Herbert was better when they were both playing. I think if you want to play it safer, you go with both running backs, Monty and Walker. If you want to shoot for a little bit higher upside, you go Walker and Marquise Goodwin.
JL Green with the 10 bomb. Happy holidays, Jake and Kyle. Happy holidays to you, JL. Are we going with the Philadelphia or Minnesota defense? I have got.
Let me see here. I mean, is that the only choices we got?
It is. I've got Philadelphia higher.
I would agree with that, but I don't love it with them going up against Dallas indoors.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I don't love either one of them, if I'm being completely honest. If I had to choose one, though, I'll choose the one defense that has more playmakers on it in Philadelphia.
Christopher Gilmore. Need help here with a flex and a wide receiver too. Deontay Johnson, Pacheco, Ayuk, Cordero Patterson, and AJ DeLone.
You know, you kind of nailed it last week, Kyle, with all the receptions going the way of Deontay Johnson. Are you kind of feeling that again, or is this because now we're back to Kenny Pickett, you don't feel so warm and fuzzy anymore?
I don't feel as warm and fuzzy. If it's a full PPR league, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
So I think if you want to be a little bit safer, it's maybe Ayuk and Pacheco, but Ayuk is just kind of up and down right now. If it's me personally, I'm probably still going Deontay Johnson as my wide receiver too. And then in the flex, I'm going with Isaiah Pacheco in a decent matchup here this weekend.
Chris All In becoming a member for the second month in a full PPR 10-man league. We got to start 2 running backs from Pollard, Mixon, and Lenny Fournette.
I'll go with the first 2 still. Pollard and Mixon still higher than Lenny.
2 wide receivers, Evans, London, Lamb, or Burks.
Give me Evans and Lamb.
And then Goddard or Knox for tight end. I've got Goddard higher.
I think I'm going to go with Goddard as well.
Thanks, Kyle and Jake. Chris All In, thank you. Thanks for being a member for the second month. Deshaun. Rate my playoff team this week. Dak at quarterback.
Okay.
Aaron Jones and Jacobs.
Okay.
Keenan, Allen, and Mike. This says just Keenan and Mike. I'm assuming Keenan, Allen, and Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Waller, Leonard Fournette, and Terry McLaurin. Nick Folk, and the Browns defense. And then also wants to know Dak or Carr, and the Browns are Bucks D.
I'm going Dak over Carr. And then for the defense...
I've got the Browns higher than the Bucks.
Yep, I do too. Especially in that horrific weather.
Oh, no, I do not.
Oh, well, then you're different than
I
I
am. I've got the Bucks at number 2 this week.
Well, of course, they are facing my Cardinals and Trace McSorley. Either one, I really don't mind. I just think there's a better chance for turnovers in that 60-mile-an-hour wind than it is indoors in Arizona.
Until Trace McSorley throws 4 interceptions.
I don't even know if he's going to throw 4 times, Kyle. He may just run around and just fling it at places and just hand it off 100 times.
This is true. As far as rating the team goes, I mean, upside is absolutely there, 100%. Leonard Fournette, not a huge fan of. Terry McLaurin, I also think, is a little bit of a tougher matchup this week. So in terms of what I'm looking at, the potential is there. I think we either see a lot of potential or we see a little bit of a dud performance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, at least the guys that you have that are in key spots, a lot of them don't have to worry about horrible weather. Hoping for a big Waller week. If we can get a big Waller week, I think you're going to be good to go there, Deshaun.
Briz! Happy holidays, Briz? Headliners. If I've ever needed help, it's when I stress in the playoffs. Burrow or Fields?
Well, I mean, both of them don't have great weather. I still have Burrow slightly higher than I have Fields. Fields is one of those guys, though, that if you want to gamble, it would not surprise me if at the end of the game he has close to 175 yards rushing this week. Like, that would not surprise me whatsoever. It's just one of those situations where I feel like Burrow has the better chance at touchdowns, where Fields is going to have to run the entire game. And I'm sure defenses are game planning for that given the weather. So I still lean Burrow by a hair.
Kyle Burks, Daniel Jones, or Aaron Rodgers?
I got Aaron Rodgers higher than Daniel Jones by 2 spots.
Kenny Abraham in a full PPR, Tua or Cousins?
Right now, I have Cousins at quarterback 7 and Tua at 10. So Cousins just a little bit higher.
And then we have one wide receiver and one flex from Deontay Johnson, Marquise Goodwin, Isaiah Pacheco.
One wide receiver, one flex.
I don't mind the upside floor offset of Goodwin and Pacheco.
That's what I was just going to say. I think if we go Deontay and Pacheco, you kind of limit yourself, right? There's not a whole lot of ceiling there. It's safe. But if we're going to take Pacheco as the flex, then I feel like you're right. We got to shoot for the upside and go with Goodwin there at the wide receiver.
Kenny wants everyone to smash that like button. Tricks
only 76 likes
for the 11th month. Tricks, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Appreciate
Merry Christmas
Tricks.
to you as well, Tricks. Christopher Gilmore with the 5 bomb. Need some help here. Need a flex and a wide receiver too. A lot of this, it looks like. Deontay Johnson, Isaiah Pacheco, Brandon Ayuk, Cordero Patterson, AJ DeLone.
Isn't this the same one we just had
Is
a little bit
this
ago?
the same question we answered?
Yeah, Chris Gilmore sent it in there twice.
Okay.
So yeah, we already got that one.
Clinton Lara becoming a new member of the Holden Chubb tier
Welcome.
on YouTube. Clinton, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Ricky becoming a member for the 5th month. All full PPR questions.
Okay.
Walker or James Conner?
I'm going James Conner.
Kenneth Walker or McLaurin?
I'm going with Kenneth Walker.
T. Higgins or McLaurin?
T. Higgins.
Mike Williams or Jerick McKinnon?
That's the hardest one of the bunch right there. I mean, I normally would like to say Mike Williams. I mean, it's a team that's got something to play for still, but Kansas City, the way that they're utilizing Jerick McKinnon right now, I don't know how you don't start it. Like, I don't know how you ignore it. I mean, he's done it back-to-back games now. Pacheco's fumble last week really led to more touches. He's involved on the ground and in the passing game, so in a full PPR, I'm probably going to lean towards McKinnon again.
Thank you guys so much. 4 playoff teams, 3 in the semifinals. Red
about.
Hulk. Merry Christmas. Pick one in a full PPR. Burks, Myers, Cooks, or Doobs.
Been
a while.
It has been a while. That was not your best. That was not your best Doobs. Kyle, I don't really care for any of them for the most, if I'm being completely honest. I think in a full PPR, I probably lean towards Dobbs ever so smidgen.
Ever so slightly.
I mean, I don't love it because we don't know for sure about the weather and the rain there, but when a PPR situation comes up, I mean, he's the guy that's getting the bulk of the targets in that offense against Miami, who should be able to put up points. They're going to have to throw. Treylon Burks is, he's got Malik Willis as his quarterback. I don't think Malik Willis has thrown more than like 12 times in a game as a pro. Jacoby Myers has been banged up and he's just throwing games away. We got Brandon Cooks, hasn't done anything since 1954. You know what I mean? So,
Lit Nick.
What'd he do?
Dropping 20 gifted
Wow.
memberships in the chat, saying Merry Christmas, everyone. The living legend himself, Lit Nicholas.
Everybody, look at all these gifted memberships popping up. Y'all be sure to thank Mr. Lit Nick there for those gifted memberships.
Hashtag Lit Nick in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we've said this before. It was absolutely confirmed to me in some research the other day, though. You are more prone to get a gifted membership if you comment on videos, if you like videos, and if you participate in the live streams.
Yep, in the chat, in the live stream chats.
In the chat. Yep.
For sure.
Sammy Cat in a standard league, we got to start 3 from DJ Chark, Christian Watson, DJ Moore, Marquise Brown, Brandon Ayuk, and Marquise Goodwin. We've got 3 in a standard league, but we're number 1, Sammy Cat says. Sammy, appreciate you.
I appreciate that, Sammy. All right, so Christian Watson will be 1, right?
Christian Watson.
Marquise Goodwin going to be 2?
I'm not going to start Marquise. Oh, Marquise Goodwin. I'm fine with that. I was thinking Brown. Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay, and then the number 3 one, that leaves us Chark, DJ Moore, Hollywood, or Ayuk.
It would absolutely be DJ Moore if it was a half or a full PPR.
Right. Are we thinking a little bit more maybe Brandon Ayuk? Ayuk or Chark?
With a standard league, I'm looking for the biggest touchdown, biggest big play potential, and that's Christian Watson, Ayuk, and Marquise Goodwin for me.
Yep.
Ricky, I want DJ Moore to go off just for all the haters to say this channel is too high on DJ Moore. Raffy Sims with the 10 bomb, full PPR, 3-time champion. Thanks to y'all. Are we going Dak or Kirk?
I have Kirk 1 spot higher than Dak.
Barkley or Cook?
Why can't we not start both? We can't start Dalvin Cook or Saquon Barkley. We got to sit one of them.
That's what it says.
We can't be doing that, Rafi. We got to start both of these dudes. If I have to choose one right now, I have Dalvin Cook ranked higher by 2 spots, so not very much. But I want to get them both in there.
At tight end, he's asking Schultz, Hill, or Njoku. I've got Hill the highest now.
Yep.
And then the Bills or Cleveland defense. I've got
Cleveland.
I've got Buffalo higher. I've got Buffalo at 4.
So Buffalo having to deal with Justin Fields or Cleveland having to deal with Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Derek Preston, take me to the ship.
What did you just say?
In a 10-team half PPR league. Pick 2 from Henry, Kamara, Stevenson, and Connor. Henry's 1.
Yeah, you can't sit Henry. I mean, he averages 200 yards rushing against Houston, so that's going to happen. You got Kamara, who's going to get a ton of work on the ground. You got no Olave, no Jarvis Landry, and horrible weather conditions, so you know he's going to touch the ball. Stevenson, who just went crazy last week, but going up against Cincinnati in some bad weather, and Cincinnati is a good run defense. Or James Conner, who is option 1A, 1B, and 1C right now in this offense with Trace McSorley being his quarterback.
Now, we do get to pick a flex from the remaining, so you can technically pick 3 running backs if you want.
Just for the record, all 4 of these guys are inside my top 12. So this is really hard. So Henry's number 1, Kamara is in there, and then between Stevenson and Connor, I have Stevenson a couple spots higher. So Stevenson, Kamara, and Henry are the 3 that I choose there.
My light fell down. Now we got to pick 2 wide receivers. D-Hop, Waddle, Amari, DJ Moore, and Mike Williams. Amari's out the door.
Yes. Waddle and Mike Williams are probably the direction that I'm going here.
Waddle and Mike Williams. Yep. And then Goddard or Waller, I have Waller higher this week.
Yes.
And then we also already picked the flex there.
And his quarterback's Justin Herbert, so he gets to pair him up there with Mike Williams, so that works.
Yep. Jordan Morgan with a 15 bomb. Are we flexing Judy, Thielen, or Taysom for the semis? Number 1 seed because of y'all. Best duo on YouTube. You're the number 1 seed because of you, but glad we were able to help along in that process.
Yes.
I mean, I'll take Taysom over both of these guys.
I don't hate it. I feel dirty saying it. I don't love it. I wish I could trust the others more, but I feel like he's going to get the most opportunity out of all 3 of them. And I hate to say that. It's just, I don't feel right about something on the inside. Kyle is just like, are you sure? But everything's pointing to it having to be a huge Taysom Hill day.
Oh yeah. I feel the same way. Now Thielen might be safer, but I don't think he has the touchdown upside this week that we've seen in previous weeks. That's why I'm a little bit lower on Thielen this week, but I'm going Taysom if you need the upside here.
Yep.
Bukowski.
Buck.
What's the best way to treat frostbite on a dog's taint? Asking for a friend.
I mean, I've never treated a dog's taint for frostbite.
A warm bath.
How short is your dog, Buck? I mean, first off, you told us to tell your cat to suck it, and now your poor dog's been mistreated with a frozen taint. What's going on out there, Buck?
Luis, and a full PPR, 2 wide receivers and a flex and a tight end. All right, so here we go. Let's pick our wide receivers first. Evans, Judy, D-Hop, Goodwin, Deontay Johnson.
I'm going with Mike Evans,
Judy, D-Hop, Deontay, Goodwin.
I'm going. I think if you want to play it safe, it's Judy. If you want to gamble, it's Goodwin.
Our tight end, we have Taysom Hill And Mark Andrews, if you want more upside, I do have Taysom Hill over Mark Andrews now. And then do we flex Zeke over any of those other wide receivers?
I'd probably flex Zeke over all of the other wide receivers.
Okay.
Yes.
Eric E. becoming a member for the 13th month. Need 1 wide receivers and 2 flex in a full PPR. So for our wide receivers, we've got Chark, Palmer, Chris Moore, and Shaheed.
Oh, good Lord. I mean, I would say Shaheed, but I mean, he's known for the deep ball and stretching the field, and that ain't going to be able to happen this week in this weather, if that's the case.
I probably go with DJ Chark here.
I probably do as well, and just hope. In this game, I'm just hoping for one 50-yard touchdown to DJ Chark. Like, that alone right there would make it worth it.
Yep. And then we need to flex. We need 2 flexes. So everybody that we already mentioned with Pollard and Dillon. Pollard is absolutely one of them.
For sure. And honestly, with the weather and the chance of rain and the way they're using A.J. Dillon lately, I'm probably going with Dillon as the other.
Perfect. Aiden, are we going Dobbins or Fournette in the flex for a full PPR?
I'm going, that's really close in a full PPR. That's really close in a full. I'll go with the ceiling still of Dobbins, though, as just hope that they have to run it a lot. But we have a second half of Eric's question, though, too. He wants to know about Komet.
Oh, Komet and Oko?
Yeah,
I've got
Oko.
Komet higher just for the sheer amount of targets that he gets over Chiggy.
Over
and
Chiggy,
I'm not trusting Malik Willis.
Exactly. That's the X factor right there. Appreciate it,
Eric. Did you say Dobbins or Fournette?
Yep, Dobbins.
Okay. Ricky says he loves other channels saying Derrick Henry is the running back this week, even though their advice all offseason was to avoid him.
Yeah, avoid him. He's going to break down.
That Henry's a must start if you don't even have him.
Yeah. Ricky on one tonight. Ricky, he's got some of those good vibes going on. I'm loving it.
Ricky's feeling real good tonight.
That's right. He's starting to drink eggnog already. He feeling
good.
He
might have sipped a couple back before the live show started. I like this side of Ricky. G Ghost 43 becoming a member for the 3rd month. No running back strategy, straight to the semis. Well, you're one of the few that can do that because it doesn't happen often. I got the guide for next year. Start a running back 2, Rachaad White, Foreman, or Dillon. Well, see, this is what happens. You made it to the semis, but now you've got this.
Yeah. Like, this is a problem. I don't know if this is PPR or not. If it's PPR, I'm going Rachaad White. Anything else, I'm going Dillon.
And then for the flex, Christian Watson, Devontae Smith, or Goodwin?
I actually like all 3 of those. I'm probably going to say that the safest play is Watson. The highest upside play is Goodwin, and the best mixture of them both is Devontae Smith, if you don't want to risk it.
We got a first timer in the chat. Everyone welcome Valea and a full PPR need help on the wide receiver and flex. Keenan Allen, Metcalf, Goodwin, Pollard, Sanders, and Moss. Well, Moss definitely no.
No, we're not starting.
I'm 100% starting DK Metcalf this week.
Yes.
Keenan Allen would be my next highest player out of the rest of everyone that's there, unless we're thinking Pollard over Keenan Allen, I guess.
Are these 2 wide receivers and a flex? Is that what this is?
Just wide receiver and flex is all it says.
So pretty much, let's just say it's 2 wide receivers. I would agree Metcalf and Keenan Allen as my wide receivers. And at the flex, we got to determine between Chris Godwin, Tony Pollard, and Miles Sanders. Ooh, it is a full PPR. That helps, and that kind of makes me lean towards Godwin a little bit for the amount of targets that dude sees, and Arizona's not going to be able to stop that. They're just not. They're not that great. So I'm going to go with Godwin, even though I hate to sit Pollard. I don't know who your running backs are, but if Pollard could be a potential guy there, if you want to play it a little safer.
Arcuda with the $20 dono. Great year, fellows. Made number 1 in my 2 QB league with Hurts and Kyler Murray. You know where this is going.
Yes.
Starting Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, Taysom Hill. Need another running back and another wide receiver. Fournette, White, Montgomery, Dillon, Higgins, or Godwin. I've got Godwin over Higgins for the wide receiver.
I don't dislike that whatsoever. I'm cool with that. And then the running back out of Fournette, White, Demont, Dillon. I mean, there's so many good options already on this team. I don't know if we need to gamble very much because we have some upside everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like if you want to play it safe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo in the Tampa Bay backfield. I'll probably lean towards Leonard Fournette by a hair.
John Weldon becoming a new member of the Headliner family. Thanks so much for joining up. John Vikash Chand becoming a member for the 4th straight month of the full Chubb tier. We have got... Oh, it scrolled on me. Hold on. I got it. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay. Nope. Yep, I do. Right here.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
This is so not it.
Need a flex after Garrett Wilson flopped. Algier, Judy, Mack, Hollywood, or Burks at the flex.
Oof. I mean, you got to shoot for higher upside because you're trying to make up for the points that Garrett Wilson didn't get. And when I look at that list, there's only really one guy that I think has that type of upside, and it's Jerry Judy.
Lost Kyler Murray going with Minshew or bronchitis Russ?
I mean, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I don't dislike Gardner Minshew this week. You know, he faced off against the same Cowboys team last year, scored over 18 fantasy points against them, and now he has A.J. Brown in his offense. I'm going with the mustache. Give me Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, I'm good with Gardner Minshew. Devin Chikowski re-upping for his first month anniversary here. I'm in bad shape, boys. Lamar is out. Ritter, Heineke, or Huntley?
Oh, mother. Ritter's got horrible weather. Heineke's got San
Devin,
Francisco.
you're not just in bad shape. You're effed.
Dude. And then Huntley's been banged up like crazy. He's got bad weather there with Ritter. I go with Heineke, and I just hope that San Francisco rests people in the second half of that ballgame.
Ricky with another $20.
Ricky feeling good tonight.
Woo!
Can we get a
feeling
hashtag Ricky in the
Ricky.
chat?
Feeling real good, guys. I have to talk about last you guys. Guys, I have to talk about last you guys. I was stuck. He absolutely has been drinking too much eggnog.
He's had eggnog already.
Was stuck on Waddle or Watson, and you guys said watch the Buffalo-Miami pregame to see field conditions. I saw the field was clear. Started Waddle, and it worked out. Thanks, guys. Ricky.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it, baby.
That's how you do it, Ricky.
Joaquin Gonzalez. Thanks, guys. Awesome run again. Hopkins or McLaurin? I'm risking it with McLaurin over Hopkins.
I'll risk it. Yeah. I mean, obviously I want Hopkins, but not with Trace McSorley at quarterback. So give me McLaurin and hope that the Pro Bowler can find the end zone.
Fritz Biscuit. Hello, gents. Happy holidays. So I'm playing to qualify for the championship and debating on who to go with at the flex. Schultz, Gabe Davis, or Richie James. Schultz is going to be your safest bet.
Yeah. The problem is, you know what's going to happen, Kyle. They're going to damn throw a touchdown to Peyton Hendershot.
Yeah.
And not Dalton Schultz. I mean, Gabe Davis is the big play guy, but there's not going to be the big plays in that win. So I'm not going to really consider Gabe Davis because he's not a move the chains type of guy. Richie James could get some targets, but he's not going to have any ceiling. So yeah, I probably go with Schultz and hope for a touchdown.
Woo! Ryan Vogel.
Ryan.
With the 10 gifted memberships to the Headliner Nation community, we need a little hashtag Ryan in the chat. Ryan, appreciate you. Keep an eye on the chat if you're watching right now. Your name may pop up is getting one of those gifted memberships. Ryan, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Ryan Hurd becoming a member with one of those gifted subs. He's pumped up. Woo!
That's right. Heck yeah, totally pumped up. Hey, it's Christmas time, right? We're paying it forward to people out there. This is basically Ryan and Nick. They're out there just giving Christmas presents to people right now. Love to see that.
Can I sit on your guys' lap?
Who said that? Who was it? I need to know. You asked that? What the hell's going on? Who's lap sitting where?
Oh my God. I'm surprised the flag hasn't come on yet.
Oh man. What are we talking about here?
Because you said they were playing Santa Claus. So I said, can I sit on their lap?
Anna, turn it on.
I can't believe
Anna,
it's
throw the
not
flag,
on
Anna.
already.
Anna, throw the flag.
That might be one of the worst things I've ever said.
Wow. There it is. There's the flag is on. Thank you, Anna.
Not in like a sexual way, just like in a, I just want to sit on their lap and tell them what I want for Christmas.
Okie dokie.
Oh man, Arcud again for the painful part. Need 2 quarterbacks between Pickett, Darnold, Huntley, Mills, and Foles.
2 of them. Oh dear Lord, I don't want to start any of them, much less 2 of them. I'm going to go with Foles and Darnold, and I'm just going to hope for some touchdowns.
Oh, man. Ricky, I missed the Taysom Hill part. Which tight ends are above him? Kelsey, Kittle, Waller.
That's it. Just those 3.
Dan Margarine. I know that's not his name. That's what I'm going to call him.
Wow, he probably does not like to be called that.
Dan, let me know in the chat if I can call you Dan Margarine from now on.
Yeah.
Sup, guys? Can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, good Lord. This is what happens when the temperatures get cold. Kyle just loses
I've
his
been
mind.
inside all day. 2 questions. Dallas D or the Los Angeles Chargers?
I think we go Chargers D. They're getting healthier. They have all their playmakers are back. Derwin James going to be out there. I'm going with the Chargers.
I've got them back to back.
I didn't ask where you had him. I told you where I was going.
I've got him back to back.
Bet you do.
He said Margarine's fine. He's okay with it. Thanks, Dan.
Dan, you're not supposed to agree with him, Dan.
Then he needs us to pick 2, and he needs the most upside. Brandon Ayuk, Josh Palmer, Christian Watson. He says Clark. I'm going to assume Chark. Or Goodwin to pair with Geno. Stay warm. I'd go Watson and Goodwin.
That's where I was just going to go as well. Ryan out there dropping bombs right now.
Ryan,
we'll get to you here in just a second. We're trying to fly through a couple super chats, but we see you, Ryan, and hashtag Ryan in the chat right now.
Woo! Jacob, Bonomo,
Oh.
Monty or Fournette in a 1 PPR.
I'm gonna check. I got him pretty close. Let me see here. I got Monty 3 spots higher than Fournette as of right now. In a full PPR, though, Fournette will be safer in a full PPR if you want to play it safer.
Ben Kahn with the $5 dono. Ben, appreciate you. Chris Mitz, wide receiver, Gabe Davis, Marquise Brown, George Pickens, Marquise Goodwin, or Richie James, pick 2. I'm going Goodwin and Pickens here.
Yep. Pickens 2 with Kenny Pickett back under center.
And then he wants to know, are we flexing Walker or Singletary or any of the other ones mentioned?
I'm going to flex Walker out of those options.
And then Cousins or Herbert?
I have Justin Herbert at number 2 overall right now.
Njoku or Goddard? I've got Goddard higher than Njoku.
Goddard's higher with Njoku dealing with all the weather.
Johnny Camarena. Pick 2 between Mixon, Chubb, and Pacheco. It's Mixon and Chubb, right?
Still, I mean, there's some risk there, but I don't
see how we can afford to sit
losing my
fantasy playoffs, I'm losing my fantasy playoffs with the guys I drafted.
Yep.
I'm not losing my fantasy playoffs because I put Pacheco in and he gets all of his touches taken from Jerick McKinnon.
Yep, exactly.
And then Njoku or Patty Fryermuth. I've got Njoku higher, I think.
The Muth has better quote.
No,
unquote,
I have the
better
Muth
weather.
higher. I have the Muth higher.
And what about the flexes there with Watson, Pickens, and London? Watson.
Oh, Watson's highest. Yep.
Watson's the highest. Yep.
Thanks, guys. Playoffs have me analyzing everything. Headliner Nation. Johnny, glad we could help you out. Luis Sotomayor, becoming a member for the 3rd month of full Chubb.
Sotomayor.
Okay.
Same
thing.
Hello,
guys.
It's my order.
My law.
No, there's no. It's my order.
My law.
There's no L in there, Kyle.
I'm rolling my R, but it's coming off like an L.
Okay, I got
Waller or Schultz? I've got Waller higher.
Yes.
Mayo.
Maybe he'll get it at some point, Luis. I can't guarantee anything, though.
I'm just gonna yell that. Ron Gutierrez.
No, that is Ron Gertiza.
Gertiza.
Good Lord. This guy, you can tell he has been cooped up in the house for way too long.
I got so excited. I thought I had
Frisket
no chance
Biscuit
to roll
says,
the R's.
Frisket Biscuit says, someone let Kyle go for a walk. Kyle out there just struggling right now.
Oh my gosh. Ron Gertiza
At least you said it right.
with a 20 bomb. Love you guys in a standard league. First place, 12-3 championship semifinals. Anna, turn it off. I can't hear.
What do you have to hear?
With two running backs, it's in my ear. Cordero Patterson, Swift, B-Rob, McKinnon, and Mostert.
Right now, I'm going with Jerick McKinnon and Raheem. Not quite a must start, but is a start Mostert.
It was great the first 3 weeks with Cordero Patterson and Swift. Happy holidays.
Times have changed for sure.
David Moreno. Flex. Christian Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, or Brian Robinson.
I'm going with Christian Watson this week out of those options.
Litnick with the 20 gifted subs. Flex Suave, Goodwin, Hopkins, Pittman, Richie James, and Rashad White. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex.
I'm going Goodwin, Pittman, and Rashad White.
Boom, nailed it. Eric Ramirez. I'm 1 game from the finals because of you all. No, it's because of you all, Eric. I need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. Gabe Davis, DPJ, Hollins, Fournette, and Pacheco. Oh,
man. I don't love anybody for the wide receiver 2 spot, Kyle. DPJ, a big guy, a big threat guy down the field. That ain't going to happen in 60-mile-an-hour winds. Same can be said for Gabe Davis.
I have Hollins as a touchdown scorer this week.
Yeah, but Mac Hollins also has to deal with 14 below zero, snow, and winds up to 32 miles an hour.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't love that either. You know what I mean?
That's the only one that's not predicated on the deep play, though.
That I will say. Yes, that I will agree with. So if that's the case, we go Hollins at wide receiver 2, and then the flex in a full PPR. I think the safest option in a full PPR is going to be Fournette. If you wanted to gamble, it would be Pacheco, but then you need touchdowns, multiple touchdowns. So I'd probably lean towards Fournette in a full PPR.
Nico Rodriguez! Merry Christmas, Jake and Kyle. And Headliner Nation, standard scoring. Njoku or Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson has higher upside for me.
Yep.
Johnny Camarana. Pick one between Moss. Absolutely not. No. Patterson. No. Aaron Jones.
Yep. Aaron Jones, right? Yep.
Pick 3, Diggs. Yes.
Yes.
Hopkins, Cooper, Evans, or Slayton. Diggs and Evans for sure.
Yep. And then the third one, I mean, I kind of want to go Darius Slayton. How bad is that, though? I mean, DeAndre Hopkins with the quarterback situation and Cooper with weather. I feel like Slayton's probably the next safest option to go here.
That was going to be my choice.
Yep.
That was going to be my choice.
And then Njoku or Komet. You got Komet above Njoku?
Higher than Komet.
You got Njoku higher.
Mm-hmm.
You're hoping for a 5-yard touchdown pass where he can out-jump a defender.
F. Yes.
F. Mother. What?
All right, I'm back. Okay. Jacob. Bonomo. Pick one. Njoku, Everett, Taysom Hill, or Knox. I've got Taysom Hill the highest out of all these guys. Most upside.
Yep.
Rafi Sims, Goodwin, or Pittman in a full PPR. I still have Pittman higher.
I do too.
George Echeverria. I nailed that one. I nailed it.
I'm pretty sure it's Echeverria instead of Echeverria. But George, tell us George, am I right or is Kyle right?
Damn it. And a half PPR, 1 running back and 1 flex. Mix in KW3, Waddle, or Keenan Allen.
At the running back, I'm going Mixon. At the flex, if you want to play it safe, you go Keenan Allen. If you want to gamble, it's Waddle. It was close, Kyle. George said it was close.
It was close. It was close. But my boy Josu is up now.
Oh, jeez.
What up, Josue?
Josue, Josu. That's how you ended last year, Kyle.
Oh, man.
Wasn't it on this stream last year that is where Josu was originated?
It was late in the season that Josu happened.
It's right.
It was. Hey, guys, need help with picking 1 flex in 2 leagues. So the first league in a full PPR, Cordero Patterson, Cam Akers, or Deion Jackson?
Cordero Patterson.
Second in a full PPR, Juju, A.J. Dillon, Antonio Gibson, the Tubes, and Deion Jackson.
I'm going with Juju. Dude seeing targets.
Late season Kyle always scares me. I was talking about this the other night. We get like this at the end of the season. We've been doing the same thing for 16 weeks. We are ready to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, we are. I mean, honestly, I know there's a lot on the line this weekend, but I would love to just sit back and hang out with everybody and just laugh and talk. My brain is fried from this year as of right now.
Mike Garza with the 10 bomb and a full PPR flex, need one. Pollard, Dobbins, Jackson. That's Pollard.
That's still Pollard for me.
Thank you guys for putting in that work. Because of you guys, my kids might have a Merry Christmas. Well, I hope they do have a Merry Christmas.
I hope they do as well.
That's right, Nick. Briz. I'm going all in with Taysom Hill over Knox this week. Pick one, Zach Moss, Dion, or B-Rob for my flex. God, I swear to God, if we have to answer Zach Moss for any freaking question tonight, I'm walking out. I'm walking out.
I mean, out of the options, I love B-Rob. I love the game of B-Rob, but he going up against San Francisco, and that is not ideal. Moss is going to get touches, which is mind-blowing to me, but he's going up against the Chargers. Honestly, if it's my team, I'm still... let me double check. I'll say that and then be wrong. I have... my life, Kyle. I got Zach Moss one spot higher than Brian Robinson. What am I doing with my life? How have I gotten this to this point? It's Christmas time. I'm supposed to feel happy right now. Here I am telling people to start Zach Moss. What the hell have I become? I need to stay true to myself. This is crazy. I can't. I just can't. I don't know. Am I delirious? Have I lost it? Have I officially lost it right now? I think I've lost it. Kyle, I'm not good. I'm not well right now, Kyle. What's the problem with Moss? Dude had 24 touches and still couldn't get 10 fantasy points and has done nothing his entire career. Yeah. I don't know, Kyle. I just sat here and contemplated life decisions. Maybe somewhere along the line I've lost it, Kyle. I just don't know where to go from here. I feel like is that for me? Why are you holding your wood?
Just want to.
I just can't. I mean, Moss gonna drop a lump of coal. Wouldn't be the first time, Eric. I would rather lose with Brian Robinson than lose with Zach Moss, knowing that I started Zach Moss. I just can't do it. I don't
even remember where we're at anymore.
I do. It's Briz. Briz is gonna have to. Briz. I told Briz I got Zach Moss.
Oh, this was Briz.
Yes.
Oh, blocked.
Briz. I mean, I'm in a bad place. I'm in a low spot right now, Kyle. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to Christmas weekend, and right now I'm in a low spot.
That Zach Moss has been good at since coming into the league is being bad.
He really nails healthy inactives. He's really good at those.
Really good at healthy inactives.
Yeah.
Really good at missing gaping holes that he could just run right through.
I don't know the feeling.
Same. Pete my Willie.
Perfect. Perfect transition here. Perfect.
Oh my God.
You didn't even have to make that up. That was actually legit.
Oh man, Peep, Brian Robinson or Juwan Johnson. Oh, or Hollywood. I'm not going to flex Juwan Johnson here.
I probably won't either. I'm probably going to gamble with Brian Robinson and hope for a goal line touchdown right there.
And I would get a drink or probably two as well.
Yes.
Jacob Bombird. Should I flex Pittman, Montgomery, or A.J. Dillon?
I'm going with Pittman.
Jake, we're gonna. I think we just need to flow a little bit here to kind of get ourselves back on track.
Okay, let's try for it.
Sean,
Let's go for
pick 2 in the flex in a PPR: Lenny, White, Cooks, or Terry McLaurin.
it. In a full PPR, give me Lenny and Terry McLaurin.
Dano, 50. Taysom Hill or Gerald Everett. I got Taysom Hill higher. Sam Darnold or Russell Wilson.
I have Russell Wilson a couple spots higher.
Derek Preston wants to know any prize picks we like for tomorrow. Yes, the under on everything.
Yeah, the under. Honestly, Derek, I'm not betting a whole lot tomorrow if I'm being completely honest, because the weather is just too much of an X factor, and I don't want to lose all my money.
Andrew Coe in a full PPR flex need 1. DeAndre Swift, Rashad White, Drake London, or Isaiah Pacheco.
In a full PPR, DeAndre White would be the highest ceiling guy, but if you want to play it a little bit safer, it's Pacheco.
Ryan Vogel gifted those 10 memberships earlier. Ryan, appreciate that still. Eliso Sandoval with wide receiver problems. Please help. Brandon Cooks, Godwin, DJ Chark, Deontay Johnson need to play 2 in a Merry Christmas. Godwin is definitely 1.
It's Goodwin, though.
Or Goodwin, excuse me. That's what I meant.
Yes, Goodwin is 1, and then Deontay Johnson's going to be my other.
Rove with us. Non-PPR, start 2, Pollard, Elliott, or Walker.
In a non-PPR, honestly, I'm probably still going with both people, both backs in Dallas. Give me Pollard and Elliott.
Ricky says, I'm not that drunk. I didn't start Daniel Jones over Tua last week. First time I didn't listen to Jake's QB rankings. What?
What did you say?
When did you have Daniel Jones over Tua? There's no way.
If I did, it was only because the weather for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins game last week was like super crazy, supposed to be a blizzard.
Which we would have probably told people if it's not, then go with.
Yeah, for sure.
Ricky, I need you to calm yourself down.
Ricky, I'm going to need you to pass the eggnog this way, okay? Can a brother get a drink over here? I want a drink.
Ryan Vogel with the Fitty Bomb. Ryan, appreciate you for the extremely generous donation. Hello, gents. In a 12-team full PPR, we're starting Chubb, Kamara, Evans, Chase, Njoku, and Pacheco at the flex. Got Pickens, Komet, and Taysom Hill on the bench. Are we making any changes? Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I'm putting Taysom Hill in over Njoku.
Yep, and outside of that, though, I like what you got, and I'm keeping it the same. Yep. For sure.
Daniel Davis with the 20 bomb and a half PPR, Pacheco, Higgins, or Goodwin in the flex.
Only one of them?
Yes.
I'm probably still going with T. Higgins. Hey, Briz says that he wants an apology on stream next week if Zach Moss goes off.
I mean, you won't be able to you won't get that apology because I will be in a ditch somewhere.
You will?
Yeah, I will have tossed myself there.
Into a ditch?
I do not plan on living in a world where Zach Moss helps win fantasy championships. I just won't do it. I just won't do it.
I refuse to accept it.
I refuse it. John Weldon, Rodgers or Daniel Jones at quarterback?
I have Rodgers 2 spots higher.
And then for the flex in a full PPR, Goodwin or DJ Moore? Happy holidays. Go Detroit for life, John. Appreciate it.
I'm going with Goodwin this week.
Austin
Schweitzer.
Lost Taylor and Hurts. Firing up Minshew at the super flex. Moving Aaron Jones to running back and bringing Higgins off the bench. Don't need any advice. Just some T and P's. Let's up and go. What is T and P's?
I think I know, but I don't think I can say.
I was going to say the same thing. Is that what that means?
I mean, our minds are horrible, Kyle. It could just be thoughts and prayers. You know what I mean?
Thoughts.
Like, you know, I like that's the legit thing. But the way that this night is going, I went elsewhere. I mean, Nick, I didn't say that, Nick. I mean, I knew what it was, but I'm like, maybe not with like the way that things have been going here as of late. Maybe I'm up. There's the flag. The flag is the flag on. The flag there it is. Now he's moving. He's dancing back there. Anna, I said the correct thing. You can't throw a flag on me. I said what was right.
Oh. No, why is Nick's messages getting automatically held?
Oh yeah, Anna's putting Nick in timeout.
Oh.
See?
You know what would stop the whole flag thing?
But man, I didn't say it though. I just thought it. I mean, frisk it. We would never think of anything bad.
Never. You know what would stop the flags? I'm gonna set it in my lap so every time she hits the button, it just goes like this.
Wow.
She'll
Just have it
never
sitting
do
right in front of you, and it like flops.
No, it doesn't count.
No. Yeah. And where did we leave off? I mean, we said Goodwin over DJ Moore for John Weldon.
Yeah, he said T and P's and let's effing go.
Okay, that was Austin Schweitzer taking our minds.
Because he doesn't need anything.
Okay, perfect.
Monty becoming a member for the third month in a standard flex. Keenan Allen, Patterson, or Foreman.
I'm still going with Keenan Allen. YouTube wants me to put an ad in right now. Who wants to watch an ad? Raise your hand if you want to watch an ad.
I'm going to put an ad in if we don't hit the like button. We better get to like 350 likes in the next 15 seconds or I'm putting an ad in.
Yeah, I will too. I am hovering over the insert ad button right now.
Daniel says this is only his second show and this channel rocks.
Oh, Daniel, just strap in, my friend. Strap in because it's like this 12 months of the year.
Strap on.
And that flag just needs to stay on perma on at this point. Kyle needs a timeout. Should I mute his microphone? Can I mute his microphone? At least we're up to 220 likes now. 500 people watching.
All right. David Moreno wants to know at the tight end position, the Muth or Schultz. I got the Muth higher, I think. I do. I have the Muth higher. And then for defensive special teams, Ravens, Chargers, Steelers. Ravens, Chargers, Steelers.
I'm more interested in wanting to know Constantino out here saying, play the genetic Viagra ad. There's a genetic Viagra now?
What's genetic?
I don't know. Sounds cool. He said it. It must exist. It's on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Spam the flag button. Yeah, it probably should just permanently stay on. It's too easy to hit the like button. You ain't doing nothing. That's right, Briz. Tell him. Generic. Oh, generic Viagra. Okay, now I got it. I thought it was genetic. I'm like, man, we out there taking people.
I knew what he meant.
Well, you didn't say it.
Well, because I thought we were making fun.
You didn't know what T's and P's were either.
I did not. Jordan Morgan becoming a new member of the channel here. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family, Jordan. All right, we gotta roll again. Hold on.
I'm trying, but you keep knocking me off my vision here, Kyle.
Not my fault. Wolson, Gostama. Pick two in a PPR. Zeke, Najee, McKinnon.
I'm going with that's really close. Hang on, Zeke, Najee, McKinnon. Hang on. I got Najee and is it say if this is PPR? Yes. So it's gonna be Najee and McKinnon.
Kevin Duran needs some help with the flex spot. Running backs are Henry, Pollard, and Mixon, or tight ends Waller and Juwan Johnson at the flex. So basically, are we doing Mixon or Juwan Johnson at the flex? I'm doing Mixon.
Yes, I agree with that.
AP Zibby with the 10 bomb squeaked into the semis on a 6-game win streak after starting 2-8. Need some headliner help to make it to the ship. In a full PPR, we got to pick one. Goodwin, Jackson, Pickens, or Cooks.
Give me Goodwin this week, baby. Give me some Goodwin.
Njoku or Komet. I have Njoku higher.
Yes. And then New England or Tennessee. I'm going to go with Tennessee.
Yes, correct. Sakleem. Hey, fellas. Need 3 wide receivers and a flex for the half-point PPR. Allen, Hopkins, Goodwin, DPJ, Pickens, and Mostert. Oh my God, Sakleem.
And he'll also sit in your lap. So for the 3 wide receivers and a flex, we got Allen, we got Goodwin, we got Pickens and Mostert at the flex. Are you?
Is
I
that
thought we were.
all?
Yes, I thought we were supposed to be rapid firing here, and you're.
I'm just being invited for somebody to sit on my lap caught me off guard. Clinton Lara, who became a member earlier, Higgins, Pittman, Judy, or Marquise Goodwin need 2 wide receivers and a flex and a full PPR. So we're picking 3.
I'm going Higgins. I'm going Pittman as the 2.
Goodwin.
And then Goodwin as the flex.
Nailed it. Bruin says, Merry Christmas, fellas. Need a quarterback, a tight end, and a flex. Fields, Geno Smith, or Daniel Jones.
I mean, I have Fields 1 spot higher than I do Geno. If you want to play it safer, it's Geno. You want the higher upside, it's Fields.
Andrews or Taysom Hill. I've got Taysom Hill with more upside this week.
Yes. And then Watson, White, Jackson, or Goodwin for the flex. Doesn't say if this is full PPR or not, so I'm going with Christian Watson. If this is a full PPR, I consider Rashad White.
James Weingand. Judy with Mr. Unlimited stack and a half PPR super flex. I don't know why that's funny. Or Marquise Goodwin with the semifinals on the line.
I mean, it's not Marquise Goodwin, though. It says Marquise Brown.
Jeez Louise.
I'm glad that I am here tonight. Can you imagine if I was not here tonight?
Well, you won't be here tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's true. Maybe you should make sure you read slow tomorrow. So I'm not starting Hollywood Brown. It's going to be Judy stacked with Mr. Limited this week.
Jason Lopez says hype in
That's
the
right.
chat.
Get it.
Gabe Mendez and a full PPR pick 1 wide receiver, Judy or Deontay Johnson.
Judy or Deontay Johnson in a full PPR. I feel like Judy is slightly safer.
Then flex Fournette or Pacheco.
In a full PPR, I'm going to lean towards Fournette.
And then are we going to play Deontay Johnson at wide receiver and Judy at the flex?
No.
Goddard or Waller? I've got Waller higher.
Yes.
Bass or Dicker? I've got Dicker higher.
Got to be Dicker the kicker, baby.
Yep. Daniel Keenan with the 10 bomb. Okay, fellas, I know this is only my second show, but I need 3 of these running backs. Daniel, let's get you taken care of here. Stevenson, Eckler. Yes, Eckler. That's 1. Kamara and McKinnon.
Wow.
So 3 of the 4. We know we're locking in Eckler. I feel like we're locking in Stevenson as well. And then Kamara or McKinnon. Am I right about that?
Yep. I got Kamara technically higher than McKinnon as of right now.
Boom. Also, Waller, Dulcich, or Juwan Johnson for the tight end and full PPR. I've got Waller the highest. Thanks for the help and a Merry Christmas. Leo Vernaccio starting Stevenson, but do I start the Cincy D or the Philly D?
I'm going with the Cincy D. Bad weather against New England, who can't really score points outside of Ramondre Stevenson.
Short, fat dude becoming a member for the 3rd month. Semifinals, pick 2.5. Stevenson, White, Pollard, and Walker. Pick 2 for a half PPR.
Stevenson and Pollard.
Merry Christmas to you and yours. Short, fat dude, Merry Christmas as well. Tommy,
Absolutely.
Theologist, becoming a member for the 15th month. Yo, dudes, need
What up,
help.
dude?
Do I start Chark or Olave? Olave's out this week. It's got to be Chark.
Yep, Olave not playing.
And Olave's not playing. I've started night and I'm playing the number 1 team. You got to go with Chark then. Sean Hill becoming a member for the 2nd month. Need your guys' help. 3 in a PPR. Waddle, Smith, Sanders, and White.
Need 3
Waddle's
of them.
definitely 1, right?
Yep.
Smith is the 2nd one.
Yep, and then Sanders will probably be the 3rd.
Boom. T-Law got me 18 last night. Also, Njoku or Juwan Johnson. Njoku is safer than Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson has more touchdown upside for me, though. Dornage Davis with the 10 bomb and a PPR start, 2 running backs and a flex. I've been using Zeke and Pollard at the same time. Pollard, Zeke, Fournette, Rashad White, Goodwin, or Pittman. And we need to pick 2 running backs into flex.
I'm probably sticking with it and going Pollard, Zeke, and then at the flex, I have Michael Pittman the next highest.
Yep, same. My starters are locked in at wide receiver with Jefferson, Waddle, and Amon Ra.
Like that?
Eric Sanchez in a full PPR. Watson, Smith, Slayton, Chark, and Goodwin. We're picking 3. One of them's Watson. The other one is Smith.
Yep.
And then probably the other one is going to be Goodwin for me.
Goodwin. Yep.
Also, Minshew or Daniel Jones. Give me some Minshew. Yes.
Technically here, Kyle,
Damn, all right, never mind.
I have Daniel Jones one spot higher than the mustache.
Never mind. And lastly, Kittle or Chigioko. It's Kittle for me. Thanks for everything you guys do. Jason Lopez sending a little hot dog emoji. Jason, appreciate it. Sammy Sosa with the 5-bomb. Need a RB2 and a flex in a standard league. Lenny, Deion Jackson, Akers, Algier, or Taysom Hill. If you need upside, flex Taysom Hill.
Yeah, flex and Taysom Hill out of these choices, and then you're running back 2 in a standard league. We're chasing touchdowns, so give me Algier.
Ricky, if YouTube inserts that Burger King ad that we all love, let's put it in.
I don't know
what Burger King.
All I know is when I hover over it, it says insert ad. Whatever ad that is, I have no idea.
Stephanie Ellis, love you guys. Mahomes or Burrow?
I got Mahomes as my QB1 this week.
And then Pacheco or McKinnon. Upside's got to be McKinnon, right?
McKinnon, yep.
You're chasing points or you need more upside, Stephanie. It's going to be McKinnon. Christopher Leon, start 3 between Ramondre Stevenson, James Conner, Alvin Kamara, J.K. Dobbins, and Jerick McKinnon.
Start 3 of them. Stevenson's got to be one of them.
Boom. Connor's the other one. Boom.
And then Kamara's the third.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom. Nailed it. Boom.
Boom.
Joseph. Boom. Hammond. Boom. Becoming a member for the second month. Love you guys. Question is in a full PPR. Who do I flex? Kenneth Walker, Uncle Lenny, or White, Ayuk, or Drake London? Thanks all. Is that Kenneth Walker?
Yep.
Over London, Ayuk, Lenny, and White?
Probably. He probably has the highest touchdown upside. Boom.
Nailed it. James Weingand. I meant Judy stack with Mr. Limited or Goodwin.
Oh, so before he said, who is this again?
Weingand. So Judy with Mr. Limited.
Before he put Marquise Brown, and he meant Marquise Goodwin.
Oh.
So it was either Judy or Goodwin. Stacking Judy with Mr. Limited or Goodwin. The semifinals are on the line. I still feel like Judy is safer. The higher upside still goes to Goodwin, though.
Yo-Jitsu. Need one wide receiver and a flex and a half. Jake, a half. DPJ, Chark, Chris Moore, Osborne, AJ Dillon. Come on. I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
One wide receiver. I'm going to go with Chark.
Nailed it.
Actually.
Nope.
Yes, Chark. I'm going to go with Chark. Actually.
Nope.
Honestly, let me put it this way. I still feel like I don't dislike KJ Osborne this week. He's still the third option in an offense, though, so I can't say he's the best play there. I like KJ Osborne. If you want to play it safer, it's Chark over Osborne. And then for the flex, I'm going AJ Dillon.
Chad Ebel. Fields or Minshew mania because of the weather?
I'm going with Justin Fields and hoping he runs for $175.
Leo Vernaccio, nervous about Hopkins or go with Rachaad White in a half PPR?
Honestly, I feel just as good about DeAndre Hopkins as I do with Rachaad White, and I think the touchdown upside is actually probably a little bit higher with Rachaad White, so I'm probably going Rachaad White.
Mark Puka with a $2 dono. Mark, appreciate you. Dornage Davis wants to know the Cincy or Kansas City defense. I
got Cincy.
That is correct. I've got Cincy at 11 and Kansas City at 12.
Yes.
And Jose Luis, wide receiver and a flex. London, Hopkins, Deontay, Moss, and Algier. I mean, I'll play Hopkins and Deontay before I ever say anything about Moss.
I probably, and that's probably the way I was going to go, is Deontay Johnson at the wide receiver and then Hopkins as the flex. That's kind of what I was thinking. TT Warrior, my biggest question is, how did half of you win last week?
That's what I was looking for too.
It's because people pay attention out there, and not everyone is in your league. I think a lot of people still feel like their fantasy football league is the only league that exists.
The only league around.
That's just not the case.
How
about Hopkins, Dobbins, or Mixon in a full PPR? Choose 2 for George Cavazos. Honestly, I'm just going with Dobbins and Mixon and not dealing with Hopkins and Trace McSorley. I don't know.
Lazard, Chark, or Dotson.
Are you asking me?
In a full PPR.
Man. I'm gambling and going Lazard.
Eckler, Chubb, Najee, or Stevenson. Pick 3.
Eckler, Chubb, Najee, or Stevenson. It's going to be Chubb, Eckler, and Stevenson. But I don't
Mike Evans or
Najee.
McKinnon.
Who are McKinnon?
Mike Evans or McKinnon.
If this is a full PPR, it's McKinnon. Everything else is Evans.
Dillon or Mixon.
Mixon.
Juju or Thielen.
Juju.
DJ Moore, Kenneth Walker, or Swift. Full PPR.
If you want to play it safe, it's Kenneth Walker. If you want to gamble, it's DJ Moore.
Joyful Path in a full PPR. Juwan Johnson or Gerald Everett. I've got Johnson higher.
Yeah, Juwan Johnson. Yep.
Jerry Jeudy or Jamal Williams at the flex.
I'm going to go with Jerry
Jamal
Jeudy.
Williams. Oh,
It's a full PPR. That's the only reason.
that's true. More upside, or probably safer with Jerry Jeudy.
Yep.
Sergio, Quintero, Cousins or Fields.
I have Fields higher. Cousins is safer. If you just want the safer floor, that's Cousins. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, the more points, it's Fields.
Geno or Tua.
I have Geno Smith at QB6 right now.
Pacheco or Montgomery.
Pacheco is going to be safer. Demont has the higher ceiling.
Wet Bandit says in a full PPR, Andrews or Goddard. I have Goddard higher than Andrews.
Go dare.
And Chubb or Dobbins.
I still have Chubb higher.
Ramondre or Miles Sanders.
I got Mondre higher.
Broncos or Lions defense.
Broncos or Lions. I got the Lions higher. Actually, no, wait. I got the Broncos higher. They're going up against the Rams.
Rams, Denver, or Browns defense.
Rams, Denver's. I got the Browns highest.
I've got Waller over Andrews this week. Taysom or Waller. I've got Waller higher. D-Hop or Christian Watson.
Christian Watson for me.
Ron, first show, Sanders or Monty? I think we answered that one. Maybe not. Sanders or Monty?
Sanders, I have 3 spots higher than Monty.
Jamal Williams or Gabe Davis? I'm going Jamal Williams.
Me too.
Kamara or Aaron Jones? I'm going safety Kamara, upside Aaron Jones.
Yep.
Johnson or Dalton? What Johnson? Is this a super flex league?
Who's Johnson are you talking about?
Stop talking about people's Johnsons.
Jeez.
Chuck Marsh becoming a member for the 15th month in a full PPR. Start 2. Wide receiver and a flex. Goodwin, Dotson, Myers, Walker, or Pacheco.
Start 2 wide receivers and a flex.
No, just start 2. He needs 1 wide receiver and 1
okay,
flex.
I got you. So I'm going to go with Goodwin at the wide receiver over Dotson and Myers. At the flex, give me Kenneth Walker.
Tyler said that it's Juwan Johnson or Dalton, so it's a super flex league.
Oh, I'll go with Dalton because if he throws a touchdown to Juwan Johnson, we want him to score touchdowns. So I mean, it would come from Dalton. So I would go Dalton still.
Waddle or Devontae Smith? I've got Waddle higher.
Yep.
Goff or Minshew? I'll still go with Goff as a safer bet this week. Minshew with more upside.
Yes, I agree with that.
Cousins or Brady?
I have Cousins higher.
Cousins. Godare or Slayton? I'll go Slayton if you need more upside.
Yep.
Walker or D-Hop for the flex? I probably go Walker.
Yep.
Dalvin Cook or McKinnon? I still go with Dalvin Cook.
Yep.
Pick 2 running backs: Chubb, Pollard, Pacheco, or McKinnon in a full PPR. Definitely Pollard. I mean, if it's my lineup, I probably still put in Chubb and say F it. If you want more upside, though, it's McKinnon for me.
Yep.
How many receptions do we think D-Hop gets? I'd say 4 or 5.
I would say if he hits 4, I'm going to be pumped.
Mike Williams, Juju, or Mike Evans? That's Mike Williams for me.
You're like mini flowing right now, Kyle.
Oh, I was waiting for you to answer too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. Well, I was even listening to you.
That's fine. We're skipping it now. Ben Khan, excuse me. Kamara, Najee, Dobbins can start 1 in a standard league. Is that Najee or Kamara for you?
I have Kamara higher as of now.
Baltimore D or the Tampa D?
Baltimore D or Tampa D? Baltimore D. Bad weather against Atlanta.
Daniel Jones or Aaron Rodgers? Upside's Daniel Jones, isn't it?
The upside is Daniel Jones, but I have Aaron Rodgers 2 spots higher for safety.
Joe Pan, Hawk or Taysom Hill? I go Taysom Hill. Goodwin or D Hop? Goodwin has more upside than D Hop.
Yep.
Or do I bench D Hop and put Goodwin in my flex and Watson in my second wide receiver slot? If you're playing for upside, you got to play Goodwin and Watson both.
Mm-hmm.
Fill in the blank. This is for all the tightwads that sent 199 super chats. What?
Phil out there just dropping bombs.
Oh, what? That are in the playoffs, which isn't me anymore. Njoku or Juwan Johnson? Juwan Johnson's got higher upside. Njoku will be safer. Goodwin or Slayton in a half PPR? Goodwin's higher.
Yes.
Goodwin or Evans in a full PPR? I'd probably go with Evans here.
Yep. I like it, honestly. And maybe it's just because they're going against my Cardinals, Kyle. I feel like that's going to be like my Christmas present this week, is that I'm just going to get kicked directly in the huevos by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this weekend.
Are we still starting Judy over D-Hop?
Judy's still safer.
Yeah, that's kind of where I start crossing that line, is right there. I probably still go D-Hop over Judy and hope for that touchdown. I mean, we've seen D-Hop perform well with really bad quarterbacks in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But Trace McSorley is a whole new level.
That's a different level of bad quarterbacks.
Taysom Hill over Dalton Schultz for me. Amari Cooper, Zeke, or Judy for a full PPR flex. I probably go Zeke there.
Yep.
Ooh, here's a good one. James Conner or Waddle?
Woo.
Conner's probably safer than Waddle.
Yeah, but Waddle has a higher ceiling in a game that could turn into a shootout if the weather isn't bad, but there's a chance of rain right now. So I think Conner's probably still safer.
Waller, Watson, or Judy in a full PPR. He's already starting Kittle at tight end. If you want to be safe, it's Waller. If you want upside, it's Watson. Mike Williams or Christian Watson? I'm going Mike Williams.
Oh, Xavier, can I trust Tyler Bass with the windy weather, or I pick up Boswell as a free agent? Boswell doesn't have any better weather to kick, and they both have horrible, horrible weather to try to navigate. What are you laughing at now?
What, Anna, bro?
Oh, to be honest, I like end of the season delusional laughing, y'all, over midway through the season and mad at the world, y'all. That's because so many people have attitudes mid-season. Everybody's happy right now because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
And we're all winning trophies and rings and belts.
Mid-season is when people freak out and they're like, you ruined my season.
Yeah. We just about trying to have some fun, Anna.
Ricky, as a Kamara owner, should I start Schultz over Taysom Hill, or does the bad weather help both of them score? I still go Taysom Hill over Schultz there.
Yep.
Townsley, Pittman or Christian Watson in a full PPR? Pittman is safer.
Yep.
Greg Barnes, Chark or Goodwin? I'm going Goodwin over
Goodwin
Chark.
there too. Yep.
D-Hop, Pittman or DJ Moore? Pittman is my highest ranked out of those.
Which kicker? LAC, Colts, or Chiefs? The lunatic, you didn't even put their names in here. These guys got names. They got families.
Kickers matter.
I mean, I'm going to put it this way. You're not ever going to catch me not starting Dicker the kicker if there's an opportunity to do so. So give me Dicker the kicker for the Chargers.
How are you guys standard PPR? Watson or Slayton for the flex? I'm going Watson there.
That's right.
Ryaz, Pacheco or Montgomery in a full PPR?
In a full PPR, I'll lean Montgomery, but what did you call him?
Ryaz?
Or is it Riaz?
I don't know. Ricky. Detroit by 50 and Cardinals by 30 easily. Oh. Ricky, you post this message every single week, and every single week I go, probably not by that much, but I think it's going to be a closer game. So let's just stick with that because it's working for Detroit.
So far. It's not working for Arizona, by the way.
Darth Desmond, Ben with the 20 bomb. Can't gift any memberships on my phone. Merry Christmas, Headliner Nation.
Oh, how nice.
Ben, appreciate you.
Ha! I was right.
What?
I said
You
his
right
name
about
right.
what? Huh?
Riaz.
No one cares. Pittman or Montgomery? I've got Pittman higher.
Yes.
Fields or Tua?
I got Fields higher. Tua's probably safer, but Fields is higher.
Javier Ramirez, Andrews or Hawkinson? I've got to check on that one because that's close.
I'm going Hawk.
I have Andrews at 7 and Hawkinson at 8.
I'm disagreeing with you.
You're going to disagree with me?
I'm going Hawk.
Fine, do it. I don't care.
Fine. See if I care. Okay, Jake? Whatever.
It's not my lineup. So Javier, just, whoever is the best looking with the better hairline, you should follow their advice.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. I can't believe I pay you.
I tell you what, I'm gonna game tonight too, because I finally got the gaming stream figured out after weeks of trying to figure out an issue. Stop it! I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I getting flagged?
You know what I really want to do, Kyle? But I know you won't go for it.
Ha!
I wish you could pour glitter in there so that way we could all see when it goes off. It's just glitter flies. No? Thanks, Anna. Anna's got my back.
Christopher Leon, Waller or Big Hawk Energy? Let's go headliners. I've got Waller higher.
Big Hawk Energy? Kind of like that.
Hawkinson.
I know. I was kind of like that.
Oh.
Was there liquor in that protein shake? SS, he don't drink, but if I was ever going to question if he does or not, it may be tonight. Somebody said Nova Wolf had a great question.
Yes, Zonovan hurt me this week. Herbert last week. Should I trust Herbert or play Fields? Everett is his tight ends. Evans, Moore, and Devontae Smith need 2 of 3 in a full PPR.
Should I trust her? I mean, I still have Herbert. Herbert's playing indoors in Indianapolis. They still have something to play for. I mean, I got Herbert higher as of right now. I know that's terrifying, though. Everett is the tight end. Evans, Moore, or Devontae Smith need 2 of the 3. That's going to be Evans and Devontae Smith for me there as well, though. I get it with Herbert. I don't know where the touchdowns have gone. The yardage is still there, but I have no idea why the touchdowns have stopped for Justin Herbert, but at some point, they're going to happen. It's not like the offense is just sucking. They just had a little bit of a downturn here at the end of the year. I'm still going with Herbert. Chris L says Gabe Davis or Judy. Why did you guys switch sides? Oh, he's talking about the stream. Kyle was having more power issues than I was, so I'm running the stream this week. Kyle usually does, but when I start the Zoom window, it flops us. And then Gabe Davis or Judy, we're going Judy. Daniel Garza, full PPR, Hopkins, Watson, or Moore. If I can only choose one, it's going to be Christian Watson. Henry Odom, full PPR, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex. Chase Higgins, St. Brown, Dobbins, Stevenson, McKinnon. So for your 2 wide receivers, I'm going to go with Chase and Amon-Ra. Your 2 running backs, I'm going to have as Stevenson and Dobbins. And as your flex, if you want to play it safer, it's Higgins. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, it's McKinnon. To be honest, I think this looks better because y'all are looking at each other. Aw. What is that? What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was pointing to you, and then I gave you a high five.
Oh. Which way is it? This way? This way? This way? Good job, Kyle. Can I dress as Santa Claus tomorrow, Donald? I don't know why I would. But could I? Sure. I don't have a costume. I'll play Santa for my kids this weekend. What about M1 Money? Become a member for the 4th month. Says need a flex in a standard league. You ready, Kyle? Deontay London, Deion Jackson, or Khalil Herbert. Standard league.
Woo! Do we think Khalil Herbert gets decent touches this week?
With the weather, I would think there's a chance of it, but coming off of an injury, I don't want to bank on it.
I'd probably go Deion Jackson here and just freaking cross my fingers.
Over Deontay Johnson?
Yeah, because Deontay Johnson isn't any good in a standard league.
Yeah, I know. He just doesn't score touchdowns very much. And then what about an IDP question, Levante David or Jordan Hicks? Are you getting... Oh, no.
Anna's pissed because I touched the flag.
Oh, she's not happy about it?
No, she's not.
She's going to shank you, is what she's going to do.
Jordan Thornton with the 20 bomb.
You didn't answer the question.
Yes, I did. I said Deion Jackson.
I know. Then I said, what about IDP, Levante David or Jordan Hicks?
Oh, geez. I don't pay attention to IDP in season.
I don't either. So what do we have ourselves a conundrum here?
I guess so.
When
I used to play in IDP leagues, Levante David was always a linebacker that I wanted to own. So I'd probably go with him. Normally in IDP leagues, you want to have like a good tackling linebacker. They're going to get you more points.
Hang on here. Hang on. I'm looking. I'm probably going to lean... Yeah, I'll lean towards Levante David this week as well.
Let's go.
All right, now you can go to your next one.
Jordan, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 1 flex. Fournette, Barkley, White, Pacheco. If I have to pick 2 running backs, it's going to be Barkley, and let's be safe with Pacheco in there. And then wide receivers, Jefferson, Waddle, Juju, Hopkins, Lazard. I'm going Jefferson, Waddle, and Juju.
Yep.
Boom. And then 1 flex. Since it's a full PPR league,
then I go Leonard Fournette.
I go Leonard Fournette.
Yep.
Cousins and Fields. Cousins.
Well, Fields I have higher, but Cousins is going to be safer. Fields at 5, right. Cousins at 7.
And he says he's projected to win by 15, which doesn't matter by much to me because I don't like projections.
Yeah.
But at least it means he's got the upper hand on his opponent as of right now, so he could potentially play it a little safer.
Yeah.
Terry, who dat
Terry in this chat.
Standard, Aaron Jones or Kenneth Walker, standard league?
I'm probably still going Aaron Jones.
Kenneth Walker is a little bit better in a standard league?
I don't know. I mean, the way that they've been running the ball lately, he can't get past 50 yards in a week.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones seems to have the bigger play upside.
All right, let's go Aaron Jones. Let's go Aaron Jones. You talked me out of it.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to the Headliner family. Terry, Merry Christmas to you. Chris L, QB troubles, rank Dalton, Wilson, Foles, and Darnold. I'm going to try to guess. Jake.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull them up here.
I'm going to say Dalton, Wilson, Darnold, and Foles.
Which one was first?
No, I'm going to change my mind. Wilson, Dalton, Darnold, and Foles.
You're close. It's Wilson, Darnold, Dalton, Foles.
Damn.
But honestly, Dalton's probably going to fall even more once we wake up tomorrow from the weather. So either way, though, Russ is still the highest one.
J.K. Davis says, first time on the live stream. Let's go, J.K.
What up, J.K.? In the chat. Lit Nick asking Anna how cold it is down south. I mean, come on. Nick, you're going to get put in timeout.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
What? What did you see now?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Ricky and a half PPR bench 1. Taysom Hill, Marquise Goodwin, Donovan Peoples-Jones. I'm benching DPJ. Sammy Sosa in a standard league. Hill or Johnson in my tight end spot. Go Hill. Anthony Eke. Is McCole Hardman back? Will he get targets? Did he get activated? I didn't think he got activated yet.
Yeah, he did, I think.
He was activated. I'm not going to play him. Is he going to get targets? Maybe just a few right now. I would say probably holding off this week. Dean of Deans. One more game till the championship. Do I go Broncos or Titans D? I've got the Titans D higher this week. Dicker or Boswell?
Dicker. Boswell's outside. Dicker's indoors.
I've got Dicker higher. I have Fields, Monty, Kamara, JJ, D-Hop, Godwin, and Andrews, White on the bench in a PPR. That's what I'm rolling with right there. Sean Smallwood becoming a member for the 3rd month. Purdy or Minshew? Minshew's got more upside for me. Purdy's probably safer.
And it's still unsure whether or not for sure that Mecole Hardman's going to get much of anything.
Why are we going back to Mecole Hardman?
Because we were talking about before if he was activated and how much usage was he going to get, and so I was looking.
I'm 2 questions down now.
Well, I can't help it. I had to Google.
Purdy or Minshew, Jake?
I
said Minshew had higher upside.
I agree. I got Minshew 2 spots higher than Purdy.
Chark, Goodwin, or Mostert at the flex? Ooh, it's a PPR. Does Goodwin have more upside than Mostert?
Yes. But Mostert's going to be the safer option. In a good matchup for him running against Green Bay, who hasn't been able to stop the run.
Jen Stahl, Tua or Fields? Fields is higher. Right?
Oh, are you asking? You were answering.
Both.
Who was it, Fields or who?
Tua.
Yes, Fields.
Pat Frymuth or Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill for me. Juju or Mostert? I probably still go Mostert here.
Is Joe Mixon a start, Ryan? Yes. Yes, he is. What kind of Funko Pops does Jake have? I don't know why I never asked. Saving them for a giveaway? Is it Christmas? I got a lot of them, but like they're all... Honestly, they're just all regular Funko Pops. The only one that's anything special is there's a Joe Montana signed one up there. Our whole family collects them. We have a ton of Funko Pops around this house.
Don't understand the Juwan Johnson love. I really haven't been giving him any love. I don't think we've really picked him at all this week.
No. Not a whole lot of love for them, Adam.
But if you're looking at like, why is he ranked over other wide receivers? Well, it's because he's got 7 touchdowns in his last 7 games. He's like the only tight end that we can rely on to get decent red zone targets right now.
Yeah. I mean,
position if they can get to the red zone and they're doing short passes this week, Juwan Johnson's probably going to be the guy that's getting the targets, especially considering we're missing 2 wide receivers. So if you want to know why I love Juwan Johnson, that would be why, but I don't love him. I'm just using my knowledge to say this is why you could play him.
Is that the first time you've ever referred to your own knowledge?
Dissette wants to know Greg Dulcich, Pat the Muth, or Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson has the highest upside here. If you want to be safer, then it's the Muth.
Dang right.
Kenneth Walker or Deontay Johnson or DJ Chark in the flex. I'm not going to sit Kenneth Walker for either of those guys.
Me neither.
Crooksaw. Start 2 in a standard league. Foreman, Singletary, Lenny, or Dion. Oh.
You read them too fast for me to get all of them. So I don't know.
And yes, I'm streaming on the gaming channel tonight. Are we all dropping some money tonight for donations? Who else is down? Matthew wants to have a dono off.
He wants to have a dono off?
He's like challenging people.
Matthew's like, who's up? I mean, come on.
Matthew wants to have a measuring contest live on stream.
Yeah, he wants to measure everybody's wallets.
All right, start 2 in a standard league. Foreman, Singletary, Lenny, and Dion. Since it's a standard league, am I crazy to say Singletary here?
No. Nope. I would probably take Singletary and still take Lenny because I think he's got the next highest touchdown upside. Even though he's more of a PPR guy, I don't know if Deion Jackson has a lot of chances at a touchdown. I don't know if Foreman can run on Detroit.
Boom. Nailed it. Mini Jordan, 719. And a full PPR. Choose a wide receiver. Chark, Shaheed, Moore, Goodwin, Dotson, Sutton, Burks, and Richie James. That's a good one for me.
Yes.
Kevin Duran becoming a member. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family, Kevin. Joining the full chub tier.
He's got full chub. Not just holding it. He's got full chub.
Crooksaw. We got to start 1 and flex 1. Goodwin, Ayuk, Burks, and Dotson. I'm going with Ayuk and Goodwin here.
Yep, agreed.
Holy crap.
What?
I don't know.
Oh. John Palmer, hey, gentlemen, McLaurin or Watson in a full PPR? Watson's probably going to be a little bit safer with McLaurin going up against San Francisco. Anna likes how "It's me, Mario" makes her giggle when she sees the name. It's me, Mario. Did you ever play that, Kyle? Or are you too young?
It's me, the Mario.
Did you have regular Nintendo, or was that gone by the time you were old enough?
I did not. I had a PlayStation. Or
So the very first thing you ever had was a PlayStation?
No, I had a Sega. Excuse me.
Yes. I used to play some Sonic the Hedgehog on a Sega when I was a youth. I'm younger than Kyle, and I played it. Yeah, I know, but he's bougie is all. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't getting no regular Nintendo.
I'm
like
bougie?
Us normal folk.
How am I bougie?
I don't know. You didn't have a regular Nintendo, so I classified you as that.
Oh, boy.
Peter!
From atop his...
From atop the... Whoa. Damn, you sneezed right in the middle of the man's name.
God. Peter, NYC, from atop his royal throne in New York.
That's right. Of
staring down at us peasants. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, Peter. And a full PPR need to flex one. Akers, Foreman, Osborne. Love you guys as usual. Holiday donation starts now. Oh, Peter said I'm dropping a 50.
Peter put it on the table. Peter put it on the table. You know what I mean?
Peter.
Kyle, I didn't go that far. Okay, I didn't go that far. Let's answer the man's question at least, as he's sitting on his golden throne in his ivory tower atop New York City.
Oh.
He's got the choices of Foreman, Osborne, or Akers. And I have a legit question, Kyle. Am I crazy for wanting to say KJ Osborne?
But the problem is it going to be, who's the third option on the team this week? Is it KJ Osborne or TJ Hawkinson?
I don't know.
TJ Hawkinson's still getting like 9 targets a game. And the only games in which KJ Osborne has looked really good this year are the games in which Minnesota has either been trailing by a lot or Detroit.
My thing, though, is if you don't, you got Foreman going against the Lions. Or we're really going to... Are you telling me that in week 16 of fantasy football, in the same damn show, I got to start Zach Moss in one question and Cam Akers in another? Now it's time for me to leave. If that's the case, I can't. Damn it, I thought I was losing it last time. I don't know if I can do it this time. Cam Akers doesn't look half bad.
Probably start Cam Akers here.
Oh, so you're good.
We also missed J.K. Davis a little bit ago. So I got to go back real quick right now. J.K. Davis, one. We got to start one. Geno or Cousins?
Right now I have Geno one spot higher than Cousins.
And then would you play Hopkins with no Colt McCoy? It really depends on who you're playing him over, JK.
I would prefer not to.
Mm-hmm.
I would really prefer not to, if there's a choice.
And then back to Peter. I'm going with Akers here, Peter.
I'm not going to answer. I mean, Akers is probably the safest option. Probably the safest. He's going up against Denver, which is easier to run on than throw on. The touchdowns aren't going to be there. The offensive line is like literally down to their last Band-Aid. Like they have nothing left in the training staff office. I feel like if I'm going to gamble, I would gamble on Osborne, but if you wanted to play it safer, it's Cam Akers, I guess.
So Cam Akers, over his last 3 games, has double-digit carries in all of them. 60, 42, and 65 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2 against Seattle, 1 against Las Vegas, none against Green Bay last week.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been seeing an upward tick.
But it's not.
KJ Osborne, yes, is coming off a game in which he had 16 targets and a touchdown. And against Detroit, he had 5 targets and a touchdown. But 2 of his 4 touchdowns this year have come against Detroit. who give up everything to everybody. And he's only had double-digit targets twice this season. Before week 14 against Detroit, he went 3-2-17, 2-1-8, 3-2-17. He was 11-4-35 against Buffalo when they were trailing basically the entire game. Then 2-0-0, 5-2-8, 5-3-18, 5-5-41. It just feels like we're going to get a 3-2-17 a lot more than we're going to get like a 5-5-38-1.
But it also feels like we're going to get a 13 for 62 from Cam Akers.
If he scores, it's worth it.
When's the last? I mean,
he has 3 touchdowns over the last 3 weeks, technically. 2 of them did come in one game.
Like I said, if you want to play it safe, it's Cam Akers. If you want to gamble, Peter, and say, listen here, peasants, I am better than you all, and I'm going to take a risk like none other, then it's KJ Osborne, but there is a lot of risk there. That's tough.
Now that we spent 18 years on his question.
He dropped a 50 bomb, damn it. He deserved 18 years.
I know he did. Peter, appreciate that big dono. Sabala, the balla. And a full PPR, 2 running backs and a flex spot open. Who to start? Walker, Dobbins, Fournette, Pacheco.
I'm going to go with Pacheco at the flex and then Walker and Dobbins as my 2 running backs.
Sean Mangosing.
Mangosing.
Sean Mangosing.
Sean Mangosing.
Mangosing.
Mangosing. Let's go Mangosing.
Ooh, Peter said that's what I have in mind. Let me roll the dice with Akers. Thanks again, Peter.
That's right.
Current lineup is Tua, Eckler, Dalvin, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans. In my flex, should I start Mixon or Deontay Johnson in half PPR? I roll with Mixon.
Yep, I do too. At some point, they're going to have to figure out a running game before they get to the playoffs. It's got to happen at some point.
Gets Knowledge would like to know Rodgers or Daniel Jones.
I still have Rodgers a few spots higher than Daniel Jones.
Austin wants to know Brady or Dak.
I have Dak at QB8 this week over Brady.
Matthew, no question tonight, donating for some lunk on Minshew Mania for a playoff dub this weekend.
Get it.
Happy holidays, gang. Matthew, appreciate you.
Hey, if Minshew goes off this week, Kyle, will you shave your mustache next week?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. I was going to say, would you wear a mustache, but you already have one. So
I'll wear a thicker one. It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
With $1 dono, appreciate you. Gets Knowledge with the 10 bomb. In a PPR, we need 3 from Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb, Pollard, and Stevenson.
How do you
Is it crazy for me to say, Jake, that if we want upside, it's Austin, Pollard, and Stevenson?
For sure. 100%.
Okay.
I mean, Chubb, I love Nick Chubb. Hate the offense with him and Deshaun Watson. So being that the other ones are all studs, I don't mind it.
Someone's making a Detroit loser joke when they have the best winning streak in all of football right now.
Yeah, you can't do that, lunatic. You missed your chance the first start of the season. You got to come in.
You got to make fun of them when they suck. You can't make fun of them when they're doing good.
Yeah, especially when you're spamming it in the chat. You just make yourself look silly.
Vix 84. Help! I started Zay Jones. Ouch. And a full PPR. Are we flexing Monty, Fournette, Njoku, Thielen?
Oh God.
I mean, my bet here is
you gotta
probably
chase
Thielen.
I would say you got to chase points, so you got to chase touchdowns. Thielen's probably got the highest upside there.
I'm chasing him with Thielen then. Dallas D, Titans D, or Chargers D, or Kyle's D.
What? Is that in there? That's not even in there.
Now I'm just adding stuff.
Yeah, now you're just adding D's into places that they shouldn't be added to. Titans, Chargers. Which one, Kyle? I've got
the Titans the highest.
I'll go Titans, yes. And then McLaughlin or Gay at kicker. I'm going to go with McLaughlin this week.
How many games have the Niners won in a row? All right, so Detroit has one of the best winning streaks in football right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Jose was out there keeping track of it.
All right, so we got that question answered. Other than we need to go with a kicker, McLaughlin or Gay.
I said McLaughlin when you were ignoring me.
Philip with the $5 donation. Philip, appreciate you. Joe Cotting. What up, Joe? In the championship. With your help, PPR Flex. We got to pick two. Pacheco, Connor, Slayton, Moss, Godwin, Deion Jackson. Am I crazy to say I want Godwin or Connor and Pacheco here? If you want more upside than Connor and Godwin?
Yes. If you want to play it safe, Pacheco, Connor, Gamble, Connor, Goodwin.
Goodwin. What did I say?
You said Godwin, I think, but I'm going with Goodwin.
Defensive special teams, Eagles or Titans? I've still got the Titans higher.
Yes. Eagles still got to worry about all those Dallas weapons. How much of a delay are we running, Anna? I don't even think we're running a delay.
10 seconds.
Is it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
That's what you just said.
Oh, she said that.
So
okay.
Now I finally know there is a 10-second delay.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Ricky is still out here.
Ricky, the fantasy expert at McDonald's, told me that he was right about Chubb being a bust. I told him that Chubb is a top 10 or top 8 RB and suck it.
I kind of want to just hang out with Ricky for a little bit.
Just to chill.
You know what I want to do? I want to sit in the backyard in some comfy chairs around a fire pit and drink eggnog with Ricky. I don't even know. You were flagged again. I don't even know where Ricky lives, but I just invited myself to his house.
Shway 96 in a full PPR. Holy cow! Luis with $100 donation. Merry Christmas. You guys deserve every bit of success, Luis. That is insane of you. I need some hashtag Luis in the chat for his amazingly generous donation.
Appreciate you, my friend.
Luis. Appreciate you. And also, by the way, will you come back to a break every once in a while? We miss you in the chat.
Yes.
I'm way off camera.
That's okay. Back to Shway 96 too.
Pick two in a full PPR. Jacoby Myers, Goodwin. Jeez Louise. Chark or Dotson. Since it's a full PPR, I go Goodwin and Myers here.
Yeah, I have to agree in a full PPR. I don't love the Myers pick, but Dotson is very big play dependent against San Francisco. Everybody throwing out some hashtag Luises right now. Oh, Ricky says he's up in New York. Maybe I don't want to hang out with you, Ricky. It's probably cold as a freaking Eskimos undercarriage out there. Holy crap. What is the temperature in New York right now?
Become a member for the 4th month. Happy holidays, guys. No hurts. Who should I grab off waivers? Minshew, Goff, or Carr?
Right now, Goff is my highest rated one out of all of them. This week against Carolina. I have him at QB 11, Carr at 14, Minshew at 16. Anna says she feels like Headliner Nation road trip should be a traveling camping trip and we can spend all the nights around campfires.
Anna, what about me screams I want to go on a camping trip?
That's probably a true statement. I'll go. What, negative 62 in Montana last night? Why do you live there? Like, legit question. Why do you live somewhere that gets to negative 62? Is D-Hop really that bad of a play this week, Jose? It's not D-Hop that's the problem. It's his quarterback being Trace McSorley is the problem.
Jason Lopez with the $1 dono. Jason, appreciate you. Nothing's wrong with camping, dog. Like, I'm just not a camper myself. I don't have any interest in going out to the woods and pitching a tent. I'd rather do it in my own house.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. I knew you couldn't fight. And we're going to have to get something with a horn next, okay? Are dogs allowed on this trip? I mean,
Is that
Chubb
Buck asking? Is he trying to bring his cats and dogs with him?
No. That beard says camping trip, Kyle. Honestly, you got a camo hoodie and a beard right now. And a hat with camo on it as well. You do fit the hunting narrative and the camping narrative right now.
It's not like hunting camo though.
It's still camo.
It's the U.S. Armed Forces hoodie for Michigan.
It's still camo. Is my back feeling better? Yes, I am back to normal now. 100% back. K. Scott is also back in the chat. Jason Lopez, appreciate you out there with a mustache little sticker. And then here we go, Ricky again. Best team I have, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, flexes Kenneth Walker. Also have Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins in the finals, Carr due to the Hurts injury, and then Taysom Hill. Overall, that team is pretty freaking stacked, and if Devontae Adams can have a game anywhere near what we're hoping for, you have just won again, my friend. What are we laughing at? What are you doing now?
Anna's gonna kill me.
George in the chat dropping 20 gifted. George is here handing out Christmas presents. Everybody thank George for his generous donation.
Woo!
Thank you, George. Brandon Dorcas. Rodgers or Goff? I have Rodgers higher. Pacheco or Chubb? Chubb is still higher as of right now. Pacheco, I wouldn't even say he's safer at this point, especially in a PPR. Need upside. I'm going Chubb. I'm going Rodgers there. What are you doing now?
You have to check Twitter. Phil, oh yeah, we'll be live. Don't worry, we're not going in. We're always here, Phil. You know this.
So now
Steven,
I'm getting
member,
lessons
Steven,
here.
make sure you get in Discord. Anna, can you pop the Discord message up so everyone knows how to get in? All the new members. Nick, you missed everything. Jay, I'm not in Michigan. I'm in Indiana. I'm a Michigan fan because I was born and raised in Michigan, but I live in Indiana now. Have we missed any?
We're at It's Me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
All right. Anna just posted the directions on how to connect your Discord to YouTube. So all of you that have become members tonight are able to join Discord.
All right. Maybe I'll fill you in what we're talking about. I don't know. It's me, Mario. We got a full PPR, Goddard or Schultz. We're going Goddard. Lenny or Rashad White, I have Lenny slightly higher. Bucks or Titans defense, got Tennessee slightly higher. Starting Fields, Eckler, Aaron Jones, Godwin, Keenan, and Higgins. Best kicker streamer. I'm going to be honest, Mario. At this point, I'm just looking for somebody who's kicking indoors. Find somebody who doesn't have to worry about weather. The best kicker available that's kicking indoors.
Oh,
George, people out there thanking George for those gifted members. I hope so. Everybody thanking George. Ricky says, I want that Waddle jersey to piss off some New Jersey fans. When is that giveaway? Kyle, what video did you do that in? Wide receivers?
Yes.
So that'll be in the wide receiver video next week, Ricky.
Yes.
So that'll be next Wednesday. Wednesday will be that giveaway announcement. And then Aaron Carlson becoming a member for the 7th month. Full PPR, pick 2 wide receivers, a running back, a flex from the rest. So we got the 2 wide receivers out of Waddle, Hopkins, Watson, DJ Moore, and Deontay Johnson. I'm going with Waddle, and I'm going with Watson. Your running backs, Eckler, Jones, Fournette, Pacheco, White, and Dillon. I'm going with Eckler and Jones. And then at your flex play, I'm going to go, being that it's a full PPR, with Leonard Fournette as the flex. Kyle, do you have to go somewhere?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Ed Miller becoming a member for the 15th month. What up, fellas? In a half PPR. Started Garrett Wilson. Need wide receiver 2. Higgins, Thielen, and Judy. I'd probably still go with Higgins here.
And then we also had Luis LR placed first in both of my leagues. 10-4, half PPR, and 12-2 in a full PPR. Debating should I start Deion Jackson, Isaiah Pacheco, or Jamal Williams for your running back 2. You have Henry as your number 1. If it's me, personally, I think I'm going to double check that I have Pacheco the highest there. Pacheco over Jamal. Yes, I do. Pacheco is my selection.
Back to Ed's question since I got cut off.
Oh, well, you skipped Luis, so it's only fair.
I was coming back to Luis. Danny Dimes or Minshew?
I have Danny Dimes higher.
Ayuk, Smith, Thielen, and Chark. 2 wide receivers. I'm probably going Smith and Thielen here.
I don't hate that.
Harrison Sanford with the 10 bomb. Cole Kmet or Juwan Johnson. Bitch Cooper for Cooks. I don't know if I play Cooks over Cooper, to be honest. Not with how he's been banged up.
Sorry, I was learning how to do hashtag the right way.
I probably do Cooper over Cooks still, and Juwan Johnson has more upside than Cole Kmet for me. Kevin Kobos, starting Wilson, Judy, and Murray. Thoughts, no hurts. Russ Wilson, I'm assuming.
Yes. So in other words, you're starting 3 Broncos.
You're starting all the Denver players. I got you.
I don't love that.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it doesn't sound like you have much of a choice.
I mean, I don't love it. I hope it works out for you, but it's not exactly a trusted offense so far this year.
Ricky with another 10 bomb. He left 2 Lions tickets and someone broke into his car and came back and he had 5 tickets.
Wow.
He says, just kidding. They broke into my car and stole my tickets. All right, Ricky. Nice try. You're lucky you've been amazing tonight.
Oh, yeah, Ricky, we really appreciate the support here tonight, my friend. Anna is sending me videos on how to correctly sign hashtags. So palms out, Anna. Palms out. 2 fingers. Like that, right? I can learn. What was I was doing it this way. Well, my palms are in. Like this. Kyle wanted to do that, but that doesn't quite work. Lions to the moon. Calm it down a little bit, Jongo. I mean, we're
Super Bowl champs, baby.
No.
All the way.
They will not win the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, baby, or bust.
If they make the Super Bowl, are we going?
That's a good question. It's in Arizona, right?
Yeah. And I think I got some hookups in Arizona.
I mean, let's call it Pristine Auction.
Yeah, maybe let's partner up with Pristine Auction out there and just say, hey,
let's just call our boys at Pristine and be
how
like,
about this?
Hey,
we got 416 people watching right now. If you all don't have a Pristine Auction account right now, if you could head over to pristineauction.com, sign up for a free account, doesn't cost you anything, use referral code headliners. The more people we send to their site, not only do they just continue to send us things to give away, but maybe we can find a way to get into the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? Just saying.
Kevin Kobos, are we starting Foles, Heineke, Darnold, or Mills over Wilson?
No, still Wilson. Anna said she could go. She has a friend in Arizona. Isn't your friend like in Tucson or something?
Cares, Anna.
Tucson is barely Arizona.
Kyle, do you think the Lions will have a chance to make the playoffs? Yes, I do.
A chance. Of course they have a chance.
A chance.
Likely? Probably not.
They're gonna have to win out, finish 10-7, and they're gonna need the Giants or not the Cowboys. The Commanders. One of the two.
Everybody knows some people in Arizona. What's the weather like in Pittsburgh, dogs? It's supposed to be 14 below zero with a wind chill, wind up to 32-mile-an-hour gusts, and snow. Not good. I wouldn't want the kicker. For sure. Sabala, that all has to do with other people that are being selected. You got to have a good mixture of safety and upside. Yeah, it's bad, dogs. It's bad. In Connecticut right now, 30-mile-an-hour winds and a ton of rain. What's the temperature at your house right now, Kyle?
It is
Yes, dogs, they do.
It is -3, but feels like -30.
That's disgusting.
Always never with a
always
$10 dono. Deion
Always
Jackson, Mixon, Fournette, or Jamal Williams. We need 2 out of them. Honestly, I would start Mixon and Jamal Williams.
It doesn't say if it's PPR or not. If it's full PPR, I would go Mixon, Fournette. Anything else would be Mixon, Jamal.
AB13 celebrating his 1-month anniversary as a member. Devontae Smith or Montgomery. Since it's a full PPR, I would pick Smith if you want more upside.
Yep. Brian Allis has had 65-mile-an-hour winds, just got the power back.
I've lost power a couple of times today.
Luckily, we've been okay so far. It's nowhere near that cold at my house, though. Right now, at my house, it is 15 degrees. But it's windy. I can hear it howling outside.
Joey Tower becoming a member for the 3rd month. Swift or Pacheco in a full PPR.
I mean, I want to be Swift. I want it to be Swift. It's just hard to really trust that backfield now with Detroit all of a sudden wanting to use Justin Jackson. So Pacheco is probably still a little bit safer.
Hey, Scott with the 5 bomb. Need 3 wide receivers in a full PPR league. Lazard, Watson, Hopkins, Pittman, or Chark. Watson, Pittman's, and this is where I would go with Hopkins.
Yes, at that point, I don't disagree.
Irvin Alvarez with the 10 bomb. If Kenneth Walker doesn't play, who I have as my flex, who's a better option, Moss or Godwin? I'm not starting Moss. I'm not starting Moss.
It's good.
Not gonna do it.
It's good one, by the way.
Or good one.
Yeah, good one.
Ricky says it's 17 degrees, but my Chubb jersey keeps me warm.
That's right. You better believe it. Best believe it. Everybody out there freezing. 9 degrees feels like -7. 12 degrees in upstate New York. Fields or Burrow, we got Burrow higher. Njoku or Juwan Johnson, probably leaning towards Juwan Johnson, right?
For upside, yes.
Yes. Nova Wolf says Headliner Nation is the best. You better freaking believe it. Kyle, so you got a gaming stream after this, or a little bit after this. You're gonna do
probably 10:30, 11 o'clock. It'll be a little bit later.
Okay, and then tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be live right here, anywhere between 11 and 11:30. We'll see how late I sleep in.
Yeah, well, it's the holiday season. You should sleep in a little bit.
I was up at 8 o'clock this morning.
That's disgusting. I think I've only woken up 8 o'clock or earlier like 3 times all year. Maybe. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Kids never want to get up for school on time, but Christmas vacation comes here and they're like, hey, let's get up at the right time now.
Yeah, now let's wake up. Miami Style becoming a member for the 13th month says PPR Kittle or Schultz. We're going Kittle, right? Kyle? Yes. Flexing Pollard or Mixon?
Anything that's over standard, I probably start Pollard no matter what over Mixon. I have
Pollard higher over Mixon as well. Started Garrett Wilson. He got me 5 points playing Waddle and Hopkins. Thanks, fam. Absolutely. Yeah, you need the upside there. Give me Pollard.
Harrison Sanford with the 10 bomb.
Sure did.
Would you guys start Cooks over Cooper considering the terrible wind in Cleveland?
Yeah, probably. I don't like it, though. I mean, but at least we have no Nico Collins.
I just don't trust Cooks.
I don't either. But I don't know if I trust 60-mile-an-hour wind either. That may be one of those situations that we just wake up early, we just see what it's like, and if it is as bad as they say it's going to be in Cleveland, which is being played before the Houston game, if the weather still says that bad, then I go to Cooks. If the weather looks like it's not as bad, then I throw out Cooper.
I got Juwan Johnson over Komet as well. Love ya, Harrison.
Whoa.
Dr. Exquisite celebrating his 1-month membership. Merry New Year, my dogs.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Watson or Pacheco for my standard flex. I'm going Watson in a standard league.
In a standard, yes.
Luis with $1 dono in the banana peel. Victor with $1 dono. Joey Cower gifting one Fantasy Headliners membership out there that was received by Kevin. Appreciate you, Joey, for the gifted membership.
Thank Joey for his present.
We've had 55 new members tonight.
Yeah.
Bangin' Brass, Mixon or Christian Watson in the flex for a full PPR. If you want to play it safe, it's Mixon. If you want more upside, it's Watson.
That's right. That's right, for sure. Now, remember, seasons are coming to an end, but we don't stop here. We go all year long, year-round content, so don't worry. We're going to be having a lot of fun on... We won't do weekly live streams all off-season, but Kyle and I have already talked, along with Taylor and Mac and the doc, there's going to be more off-season live streams, and we... I don't know how much of this I really want to say, but we're going to try to find a way to involve the community in a way where you guys are dictating the content that comes out that week. And it's all going to happen through live streams throughout the season. So we're trying to get it to the point where you're not having like, I don't care about this video, I don't want to watch this. We're making videos that you guys are suggesting, even players that you're suggesting. We're diving in deep, trying to find all that stuff based off of the involvement of the community. So that's what we have planned this offseason. So just make sure you don't go nowhere. Are you dancing back there? Get Knowledge says Taysom, Goddard, or Patty F. We still going Taysom, Kyle?
Taysom.
Taysom for the upside. Kyle, what kind of bat is that? It's a wood one.
It's a wood bat. It's a personalized bat from Cooperstown. My dad got me when we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame there.
Cool. Didn't you have another bat or something, a signed bat from somebody? Or is that a giveaway that you did on the Breaks channel or something? You opened up something. Didn't you?
Oh, no, that was... My dad ordered custom bat signed by Miguel Cabrera that I did a video on.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Off-season mock drafts. Yes, dogs, we will be doing mock drafts. Members will get first crack at those. We'll drop them in Discord and to members only in the community tab. First come, first serve for mock drafts. And this is the first off season that Kyle will have this as his full-time job. So Kyle will be doing more mock drafts throughout the off season as well.
Booyah.
That's right, K-Mac. You better believe it. Off-season content. We're looking forward to off-season content. Like Kyle said earlier, it's been 16 weeks of the same topics over and over and over again. We're looking forward to just branching out and getting some of that good stuff here this off-season.
Chris L. wants to know White or Jamal in the flex.
It doesn't say if it's PPR or not. If it's full PPR, it's White. Anything else is Jamal.
Bangin' Brass wants to know Mixon or Fournette in a full PPR.
I'm probably still going Mixon there.
Kevin Lefebvre becoming a member for the third month. Fields or Geno?
I have Fields higher, but Geno is safer.
Pittman, Watson, or Demarcus Robinson?
I don't know how many I can choose, so I'll put them in order and go Pittman and Watson and not even considering Demarcus Robinson.
Perfect.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, well, here, it's 9:13. We've been live streaming now for 2 hours and 13 minutes. Kyle is about to go live in an hour and a half or so.
I'll be live in between 10:30 and 11 over on the gaming channel. Headliner Gaming. We're almost to 2,000. We're 100. We are 100 people away from 2,000 subscribers on the gaming channel. We have 424 people here. If 100 of you went and hit the subscribe button real quick, we'd be at 2,000 tonight.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Do we?
Oh, wait, hold on. Luis wants to know, what do we call Jake's barber? I want to hear this.
Thanks, Luis. I thought
Victor
we were boys.
Torres with a $1 donation. Taylor wants to know Walker or Mostert in a full PPR.
I probably feel safer about Mostert at this point. The higher upside is Walker. He's a little bit banged up, but needs touchdowns.
And just put a link to Headliner Gaming. Make sure you hit that link to Headliner Gaming and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 2,000.
Heck yeah. Getting super close. Come on, Luis. What is it? I know. Hairstylist.
Yes! Oh my God. That was so good.
Thanks, Luis. I thought we were boys, Luis. I thought we. Apparently not. Apparently not.
Oh, so good. Walker over Mostert, right?
I'm disheveled right now, Kyle.
Walker over Mostert.
No, I had Mostert as being safer. Walker's the higher upside.
Ricky says, looks like Miami weather will be rain free. That less than a 5% chance of rain in Miami. DC King 1984. What's up, guys? Need a flex. Jamal Williams, Adam Thielen, Marquise Goodwin, or Deion Jackson. Marquise Goodwin is going to have your highest upside. Adam Thielen will probably be your safest. J.K. Davis, Mark Andrews, or Taysom Hill. I have Taysom Hill higher. Austin, Broncos or Titans, T's and P's.
Well played, Austin. Well played.
I've got the Titans higher than the Broncos. And then best Cavs, Big Swag, or Jake. Oh, it's me. I have much better Cavs. Much better Cavs, Steven. All right, Jake, with that, we're good to go.
I don't know if I like ending on you having better Cavs and me having an air stylist. I mean, what happened here to where this was like trash on Jake at the end?
I mean, we're not trashing on you. We're just being honest.
Damn, that was worse than trashing on me.
Roman, DeAndre Swift, DK Dobbins, or DK Dobbins, or DJ Moore. It's J.K. Dobbins, but okay.
Yes,
DK.
And that's the choice.
J.K.
Sure.
Dobbins?
Yes.
Boom.
Competition Cavs do it. Next time we're in the same state, in the same room, we will film it. Tell Kyle his beard is patchy.
No, it's not.
It's a little patchy.
It's not patchy. It's gray, right? It's like a light grayish, so you can't.
If it's not patchy, how did you know exactly where to point to when we mentioned it?
Because I already knew what area you were going to say. Yeah. This I definitely isn't. But yeah, like in this area right here, it's a little lighter, so it looks patchy.
Hey, did everybody see our award? Everybody see the award that we got? Thanks to everybody out there for the award. Sandy O says PPR Watson or Juju. Honestly, in a full PPR, I'm going Juju, and then Kamara over Lenny. And then purple and gold, Denver, Tampa Bay, Chargers defense. Which one you got the highest, Kyle? Denver, Tampa Bay, or Chargers?
Denver, Tampa Bay, or Chargers? Tampa Bay.
Okay, and then we got Rodgers, Brady, or Daniel Jones. I have Rodgers as the highest there. And then flexing Dobbins, Fournette, or Walker. I have Dobbins as the highest rated there as of right now. All right. It's been 2 hours, 17 minutes. Kyle's got to get ready for a gaming stream. Head over there if you are able to, right around between 10:30, 11 o'clock, and make sure you light up the chat over there for him. Miami Style has seen it. Absolutely. I appreciate that out there. But yeah, hey, we appreciate all the support tonight. More than anything, though, we want to make sure, even though, oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Ron Gertiza.
This might be the single largest donation we've ever had in a live stream.
I think it is. I think that it is.
With the $200 donation.
Ron, we greatly appreciate that, man.
Everyone needs to do a little hashtag Ron in the chat.
That's right. You better believe it.
That is extremely gracious of you, my friend.
Anna,
thank you so much,
palms
Ron.
out, 2 fingers, hashtag Ron in the chat. Ron, that's huge, man. That is I was just getting ready to say that we can't thank you enough for the support, but we want to make sure that we tell everybody out there, thank you for a great 2022. Merry Christmas to everyone out there, their families out there. We hope nothing more than you guys just have a great and blessed weekend. This community is definitely something special. Like, this is just not a normal YouTube community, and I'm sure every channel says the same thing, but the amount of generosity, the support, the lack of asshats that we have here, a bunch of people that just want to come and enjoy a common game that we all love, but really just want to hang out with each other and talk and have a good time and laugh. I know, Kyle was on another level tonight. Kyle was a little bit crazy, but we don't get to do what we do. We don't get to have this amount of fun without you guys. And we definitely recognize that. And we hope that you guys see it on the other side too. That's why we do so many giveaways and try to give back as much as we can, because I mean, you pay it forward. That's how good things continue to happen to you. So we are
Make
definitely...
sure you join Discord if you're a new member.
Yes.
Get that hooked up as soon as you possibly can. If you don't want us to go away, then come to Headliner Gaming in a little bit and hang out with me over there.
Absolutely. 100%. Come join us on Discord. Discord is fire for anybody who wants to be definitely involved in a nonstop active community. Discord is where it's at. But we're going to get out of here for the day. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. As you leave, hit the like button. Miami style out there dropping a 20 bomb saying Merry Christmas. Headliner Nation Miami, we greatly appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for being a huge part of this community. But Kyle, we're going to get out of here for the night. This is great. Thank you guys so much. Absolutely, for both myself, Kyle, the Doc, Mac, Taylor behind the scenes. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Have a great, safe holiday weekend. And yes, we'll be here all the way through week 18. Have a good rest of your night, though. We'll talk to you later.